Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are live here. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that we are 100% good here. It's just perfect streaming. I would love to make sure of that. Let's see. There's that. Oh, look. Now you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, even better. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Clearly, it is working now. So I'm going to click on it again. Hopefully, I can mute it. Mute. Okay, that's. Let's see. Chat with three people. I'm sorry. I can chat too. I'm glad that I can. I guess. Let's see. Let's move my mic right dead center so you don't have to see the entirety of my face. So yeah, I'm currently hi there. I commented. So, yeah. This is like oh, someone asked me if I'm playing hard style. Sorry, Mark, the answer is no. So, yeah. Initially like oh god, my mic was positioned awkwardly for a split second. And now it is less awkward, I believe. Yes, it is better. The issue is currently my headphones because they are all over the freaking place. Anyway, so yeah, I'm live. That's different. That's not quite I say not what I expected. I'm the one that made myself live. Isn't that great? So yeah, I'm kind of just wasting time here. That's really the goal of this live stream was to communicate ideas and well, I don't even know if there's a chat going. It says like three people were watching, but I don't really know how to react to what they're saying. So I mean, if anyone has a suggestion for a chat, uh, some sort of chat room to make this more of a live interactive uh, show, then I would be definitely up open to it because it's so lonely just talking into the mic very softly, as if I'm on the radio, telling you that this is the next slow jam we're playing this evening. Um, yeah, that's why I'm here to talk and not play slow jams. Yeah, we are not playing slow jams here. This is not a Saturday night at the Apollo or something. So, okay, that was my keyboard. Anyway, how is everyone? I had like an intro song that I was supposed to come up with here. Now it's just not like it's not there. Oh, tell us your life story. Ah, that was that's a possibility. I could tell you my entire life story. I was born in a log cabin down in the woods. Um, Actually, I was born in Charlotte, so not even in the woods, not even remotely. Well, sort of remotely if you consider Charlotte the woods. I know that Charlotte has woods. That is an explanation there. I am really getting off subject. This is kind of boring to me from a third person perspective, or rather a first person perspective. I'm speaking and I'm boring myself. It is awkward. I'm not telling my life story unless that involves funny parts of my life, which just don't seem to exist anymore. Um, Other topics. Oh, what is going on in my life? How about that? That sounds like a much better life story. Um, I'm I was accepted to NC State. That's a step there. I'm going to NC State next year. That's a nice little part of my life. I'm going to college and I'm going to NC State at that. That's interesting. It's gonna be I mean, I just finished my housing application today, so that's that's new. That's not really. I mean, what can I say? I love how I start talking about something and then really all I'm doing is repeating the same damn thing over and over and over again. Anyway, who likes impersonations? Do you want me to do impersonations? Anyone? impersonations are fun. So I guess I can do a few here. Oh boy, this is not the good one. So I went to work today. That was fun. I usually work all Sunday. That's not a good accent. God, I can't. It's these headphones. I'm sorry. It is these headphones. They're not even telling anything. Like usually I'm able to hear what I'm saying, in real time, it's supposed to tell me how I'm sounding out there. It's not. So, yeah. I'm kind of just speaking into the air here. It's definitely the headphones. Anyway, I wonder if I just twirl my arm around. That might make things happen. The Final Four, sports news, everyone. Sports news. The Final Four has been playing in Atlanta for the past few days. It was yesterday that the Final Four in Atlanta began, and it's yesterday that teams won, and now we are set with a championship game, which will take place tomorrow. Louisville, after their horrific injury to point guard Kevin Ware, they bounced back, as it were. I mean, they weren't ever down in that game. That's the thing. When they lost Kevin Ware at the Duke game, he wasn't, he played a key role in the team. He was obviously on the floor, but they never really had to recover. They had the win. They were moving on, towards a winning the game without really losing Kevin Ware to begin with. They were in the lead when they lost Kevin Ware. And I'm sure Kevin was an important part of the team, but he wasn't the heart and soul. So whatever the media tells you about Kevin Ware, how awful his injury was. Well, yes, it was awful, but I'm telling you right now, it's not as bad as the media was making it out to be. Hell, the kid didn't even feel anything. He said so on live TV. He said all the things he needed to say. He didn't really feel as much pain as people were making it out to be. Now, don't get me wrong. If my leg was broken as Kevin's was, if my leg was broken like that and I had the bone jutting out, people were freaking out. I'd be freaking out too. But the thing is, he was in shock, and they were trying to play up the fact, that he told his teammates, go on, play without me. You're going to win this game. Go win this game without me. You're going to win. We're going to do great. Respect to him for, wanting to keep his team on the up and up, want to keep them very happy, or, at least strong in the game. He wanted to keep them and their spirits high. Well, he was going into shock. Dear God, that's wow. You go into shock, and that's not really how we want it to happen. He was speaking horrible, well, not horrible things. He was speaking just not really out of the genuine ideas of his mind. But anyway, enough of Kevin Ware's injury. Congratulations to Louisville for being able to play without Kevin Ware, being able to play with heavy hearts. Because, whether or not he was the central point of the team, it does take a lot of strength for that team to come back and play like that, especially with such success. The only downside was that they were down for most of the game with Wichita State. They weren't playing with the kind of intensity that they had brought to the tournament to begin with. Their second game, their game against, if I must look at it, Colorado State, their first game against North Carolina A&T, they had a ton of steals. And then Colorado State, they still played with the same sort of intensity. And all in all, it was a very strong run that they made to this national championship game. Now on the other side of the bracket, we have Michigan and Syracuse that played last night. Michigan came out on top, which is a very, very strong win. John Beilein was the coach of the Syracuse of the Michigan Wolverines, and Jim Boeheim, the coach of the Syracuse Orange. The main part about it is that the Syracuse Orange, they've been Jim Boeheim's team for 37 years, if I'm not mistaken, and John Beilein has never beaten a Jim Boeheim team. He's never beaten a team that has been coached by Jimmy Boeheim, especially not Syracuse. But he did break that streak tonight because he had the strong presence in the paint of Mitch McGary. He had a double-double, 12 rebounds and 10 points. and he also had the strong leadership of Trey Burke, and that really it was very very fun to watch. I enjoyed that game. Michigan ended up winning very strongly in the end, and now it looks like we've got a great matchup for tomorrow night at 9:23 is supposed to be the tip-off. So that's absolutely fantastic. Moving on to another subject, something that's, not sports, because that's too cliche, if you don't mind me saying that. I'm self-aware, okay? So, in gaming news, I say in gaming news, the clear word there, news. I got Battlefront 2. This game, 2005 was the release date. Did even look on it here. It says copyright. Where does it say that? Wow, it is killing me here. Oh, yeah, 2005, 2004, something like that. It's wow. And I just got the PC version of the game. So I'm looking at myself in like the preview here, and it's always got some sort of lag. I was staring at this box, just I was staring at it like that for about 10 seconds. Just everybody's just like, "What the hell are you looking at, Steve? What are you looking for?" So it is an awesome game. I've just started playing it on the PC, and I played online today for the first time. Well, that was fun because I I decided I was going to join a server. So I joined a server. Don't even ask me about my kill to death ratio because that was absolutely awful. But anyway, the players there were telling me, Steve, you are not very good. I'm going to have to ask you to leave this server so the real players can actually get together and play. Not going to deal with your crap. And I'm all like, "Come on, man, I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best." And they're like, "Shut up, Steve. Just go home." But anyway, I got called to dinner, so they got lucky, I guess. Anyway, yeah. What else can we talk about here? Someone got something. What are your thoughts on what has been said? Or rather, what's another subject that you would like to lead this on? And I know I'm going to have to give this a while for people to actually post something in the chat section because of the lag. But still, it's kind of interesting that I'm able to see myself on my own, computer as well. I've got a little preview there too, and it's right on time. But anyway, I've been talking a little bit, so hopefully someone else can give me a subject, something to discuss, some controversial issue. And I swear to God, if someone asks me about North Korea, I'm going to be upset. So, let's see here. Looks like they're just commenting. I guess that's the issue with the chat. Or, I guess an issue, not so much, but just a fact about the chat. You're a noob. I'm aware. Best Buy. I'm not talking about Best Buy. You're kidding me. I work at Best Buy. That's about all I'm going to say about that. That's work life. I worked there 8 hours today, and I'm done with Best Buy. Oh, South Korea. South Korea is an issue, I guess, or not really an issue so much as an awesome country. I mean, how can you release a song like Gangnam Style with those assholes just sitting right above you? Oh yeah, by the way, this chat does cuss. Anyway, but yeah, South Korea, definitely a lot better than North Korea, and that's about as far as it goes. I'd love to talk more about Korea, but there's not really much else to say. The missile crisis was it's not even a missile crisis. They're just moving missiles from one part of the country to the eastern coast. They're trying to threaten the United States. They're really trying. But if you've seen any of these political cartoons, it's kind of, evident that the United States doesn't really care. Like, we recognize that North Korea has nuclear missiles, or at least so they say. But it's North Korea. The entire idea is that they're trying to threaten us. They're wanting us to react and recognize them as a country. It's an odd sort. And of course, there's a question here on the comment section: is it Kim Jong-un that's crazy, or is it the whole country? It's the whole country. See, when the children are very young there, it's a socialist nation, and when the children are very young there, the first thing they're taught is how great the great leader is. Used to be Kim Jong Il, now it's Kim Jong Un, and as you know, from as long as they're taught how great this communist leader is, and how awesome, how wonderful he is that he allows us to live. The country itself is just brainwashed. It's not anything that they can do to can fix it by not teaching that, but like they're really going to stop teaching how awesome the great leader is. I mean, I can tell you right now, Kim Jong-un is not going to change that, but it's the entire country that is completely insane. Kim Jong-un is just the ringleader, but, the entire country is, crazy. Let's see. You should move your mic. No. Hashtag Steve Taylor is the smartest dude I know. Oh my god, hashtag Steve Taylor would be awesome if it went popular on Twitter. Which, speaking of which, I should probably, try and do that. Do what? You remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. Anyway. Hey, Elfin, feel like you're back in 8th grade again? Shut your mouth. Anyway. Rather than, saying that as if it's supposed to be offensive, let me explain before anyone gets any ideas, because I did just say that. When I was younger, I was in 8th grade, I used to do these sort of live broadcasts, and I would talk about less than important issues. I would talk about my own issues, and a lot of it was just like, it was just juvenile, the way I handled several of the issues, but I don't know. I mean, I definitely have a better mic, a better head on my shoulders, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely different. The chat back then was totally different. They were women I'd never even met that are just perusing the entire site, and they're like, "Oh, he's cute," or then there are the ones that are, "Oh my god, he is so nasty. He is just disgusting. I have to tell him that he is disgusting." So, people are asking me to do a Morgan Freeman voice here. You should narrate the comment feed in the best Morgan Freeman voice you can. Okay, that sounds like my Joker voice, So, here's I'm just a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do if I caught one. I just do things. It's not... I'm just ahead of the curve. I'm not crazy. I'm just ahead of the curve. And then people are asking me to talk like Bane, too. But, you remind me of my wife. Did I ever tell you how I got these scars? No, wait, that's not it. That is not it. Did I ever... You ever wonder how I got these scars? Well, my father was a drinker and a fiend. One night, he goes crazy with the knife. Comes at my mother. No, he goes crazy drunk. Okay, whatever. I'm not good at quoting things offhand. Anyway, I am livestream.com's reckoning. That's my Bane. I can do Bane. Oh, you can talk like Bane. Oh, to throw a curveball, go for Gary Oldman. Do you feel in control of the chat? People enjoy voices and things. Why is this a music event? I just realized. Why does it say music event in the event? Probably should have specified that. Oh, boy. I can do a coughing voice. Anyway. So anyway, I was heading down to Oxford this past weekend. That was my spring break. I went to Oxford. Maybe you've heard of it. Oxford. And I got just this most amazing shirt. And it was absolutely fantastic. I can't tell you how amazing it was. I'd wear it right now, but I shan't have your eyes poison it for me, because that makes sense. Anyway, dear Lord, when is this? Practice on Monday at 3:45. Holy crap, I work. Game on Thursday. Oh well. Yeah, I play lacrosse too. But this is not about lacrosse. This is about me. Well, yeah, whatever you say, kid. Anyway, minimize. You should move your mic. That's probably true. Holy crap. What in the hell? Oh, this dude in my Facebook got hacked. The only reason I can tell you he got hacked is because shared expression to Morehead City status update. Shared expression to Morehead City status. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight posts. The same thing. Hey, I shared a thing. Hey, look at this thing I shared. Okay, and now he's sharing a dick sock. What the hell? No, legitimately, he's shared a picture of a dick sock. I don't understand how else to describe it. But my spring break, that's right. I'm not allowed to talk about my spring break because I'll ruin lunch activities. Apparently, like with my lunch, I usually get the chance to talk to my friends and when we eat lunch, we talk about our weekends. The first thing we do when we get back is we talk about how crazy our weekends were. Now, we usually go around, I'll tell my Friday, they'll tell theirs, and then I go back to me, I'll tell my Saturday, back to theirs, And it's a switch off. It's a switch off. It's how we explain our, things. Well, sometimes I actually have a good weekend, a good week, in this case, a week, to share, to talk about what awesome things I've done, something to share my various escapades. And it's definitely interesting to see what they've done as well. But, this week, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I did from Monday to Thursday. Monday, I woke up at 11 o'clock. I went to, actually, I just got up, played Fallout. So, then Tuesday, I got up early, and I went with my dad to Wilmington. Oh, that's different. Wednesday, I got up and I played Fallout. Oh, boy. Thursday, I got up and I went somewhere, but that's the secret. I didn't do anything on Thursday. Might as well have not done anything on Thursday. But, let's see. What else do I have to talk about? I can do ad placement. Who wants wonderful pistachios? I don't know. They were upside down anyway. Look at me using visual aids just like I used to. God, it is like 8th grade. So, what have we here? State. Oh, okay. Bah. Okay, so, what can I speak about? Guys, help. Guys, help. Seriously, guys. Seriously. I can rub my face like that. Oh, man. Having a radio show. What is my opinion about the president? Oh, boy. Guys, let's go ahead and put our political, god dang. I'm just absolutely awesome at speaking. Maybe I should have gotten some coffee if I'm going to be broadcasting at 10 o'clock at night. Let's go ahead and put our political thinking caps on, children. We are going into the political realms of talking. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the president. We have our first black president. Everyone, that's about the first little bit we have to share about it. Well, President Obama, he's been a president for, this is the 5th year of his presidency. Essentially, so I think he's doing an okay job. He's not a great president. He's not the greatest we've ever had. But when you look at what was given to him, the country that he inherited before his first election, before the first time he was elected into office, he had a lot of work to do. And, much respect to him for, doing all that he's done, reforming healthcare and all that. I feel like he's not done all that he can. Now, don't get me wrong. The guy's been working his butt off. Much respect to him. I gotta say, I'm very glad that he's in charge, especially more so than John McCain or Mitt Romney. But the fact of the matter is he's not the best president we've had. He's a good president, but not the best we've had. Maybe calling him a good president is a little bit too much of a stretch. I don't really know. I'm just saying that he's done a lot, but not really all that he can. So I feel, at least. How would I compare him to President Bush? I would say that he's better. See, President Bush was a Republican, which, that's not really much of an issue so long as they're not insane. Well, this guy, he wasn't insane. He was just, I wouldn't call him stupid. I mean, but he's not really that bright. Anyway, there's not much else I can really say about Bush. I was very young when he was in office. I say very young. I was in middle school when he was finally leaving office. So if I really want to talk about President Bush, the second President Bush, then there's not really a lot that I can say without having that sort of thing there. I think that's me calling him stupid and saying, I don't really want to call him stupid because he is a president, a former president. He's still not the commander-in-chief right now. Anyway, man, I had an issue, or not an issue so much as a situation where a friend of mine was, he posted as his Facebook status, I'm sick of reading military time on Facebook. How can I change it? Which, I have seen worse. I have seen worse from people where they're saying, I hate that I have to press 1 for Spanish, or I hate that I have to learn Spanish in school. It's not as bad as something like that, but he did want to change it, which kind of, it surprised me. Because, military time is one of the easiest things that you can learn. No, seriously, if you're ever joining the military and you need to learn something, or if you ever have something that you need to learn from the military time, because it is the easiest flipping thing. Midnight, 0, 0, 0, 0. 1 a.m., 0, 1, 0, 0. And that's easy. And then maybe you subtract 12 after, afternoon, but that's it. It's really that simple. And people were complaining, or he was complaining about using it. And, well, it surprised me. But then again, he did ask to change it. He's not like saying, I think it's stupid that I have to do this. It's just, he was saying, I don't like doing this. It's inconvenient to me. Which, it's sort of an American way to look at it, I guess. If you want to put it in that sense, it is an American way to look at it. This is something that I don't feel that I need, so I'd like to cut it out of my life, or cut it out to where it's not an issue for me. That said, it's kind of an issue. Anyway, how do I feel about the war on terror? I don't know how I feel about the war on terror. I'm trying to figure out what the goal is. The goal, of course, people are going to say, the goal is to, eliminate terrorism, try and get rid of terrorism as a whole, and, just dethrone whatever terrorist regime we have overseas. But the fact of the matter is, we don't really have we don't have a direct enemy. Like, think back to World War I, World War II. Our enemies were Germany, Italy, and Japan. Eventually Russia, but during the World War II, they were our allies. But we're not going to go ahead and split into Russia. We're just going to go ahead and talk about those 3 enemies. The Axis. They wore their own uniforms. It was directly, we knew exactly who we were fighting. If you come back to, today, you look at who we're facing. We say, we're facing terrorists. Well, it just so happens that the extremist Muslims that we're supposed to be fighting look strikingly similar to the regular Muslims who don't mind the United States' existence. Now, if you think about our war in just the Middle East in general, a lot of that bases from, the Islamic extremists that really just dislike America. A lot of that's based from our actions in 1967 when we assisted the Jews in their own war. Like, it was the war between the Arabs and the Jews, and they were trying, the Jews after World War II didn't really have any land to go to, so we're like, here's Israel, and then the Arabs are like, hey, wait a minute, that's our land, what are you doing with it? You don't really have that authority. Well, they fought over it. First time, the Arabs lose, they just get destroyed. Second time, Arabs lose. Sucks. Third time, the Arabs have a chance of winning this, and then the United States helps arm the Israelis, and boom, the Arabs lose again. Guess what? So we just really made it a great impression on the Arabs there. But before we go into too much of, what's wrong with the Middle East, I mean, there's a lot that's wrong with the Middle East, but before we worry so much about that, let's just take a step back from the political side of things. Of course, this is a show about anything, but it's starting to get to the point where I don't like the political ideas. Well, not that I don't like the political ideas, it's just that the political side of things can get, political. So what else can we talk about, guys? This is getting kind of interesting. Definitely a good show here tonight. We got another 30 minutes before I'm going to go ahead and worry about ending it. We are open to suggestions. We are open to comments. Let's see what we can find here. What do you think about wrestling not being in the Olympics? See, that's the thing. They're trying to eliminate wrestling from the Olympics, and there's a lot of people that are trying to advocate football being added to the Olympics, and I don't really see that happening because football is such an American sport. Baseball, I don't see it. Now, the whole issue that I have with the Olympics, and the reason that I can't really think about gymnastics is gymnastics is more of an artistic expression, which kind of, my definition of sports is something that uses a number, like that uses physical activity and, practice makes perfect and all that, and then takes a certain score, a direct score that isn't based on any artistic expression. In basketball, whoever scores the most, really. In football, whoever scores the most. In golf, whoever scores the least, whatever. But then you look at some people are advocating to me. I keep having people come up and saying, what marching band is a sport? No, it's not. And then they get mad at me. We work just as hard as the football team, and I'm like, I'm sure you do. I respect the kind of work you do, but what you do is not a sport. It's not the fact that they don't work. The fact is that it's a competition. Band and color guard, and in this case dance, or Mark brought it up, dance, is based on an artistic expression and how the judges believe you portrayed that artistic expression. Sure, it takes practice. Sure, it takes a lot of effort, but it's not a sport. That's the kicker there. And with the whole wrestling being taken out of the Olympics, I don't believe it belongs to be, or rather, let me rephrase that. I used the wrong word. I don't believe it should be taken out. I don't like that it's being taken out. There's not much that we can do, but see, the reason they're taking it out is because they don't feel that it's relevant anymore. Because now if you look around at who's wrestling, it's John Cena, and they're always doing this fake wrestling. Or it's UFC, and it's mixed martial arts, so it's not just pinning someone so much as beating the complete shit out of him. At least that's what it feels like sometimes when I'm watching UFC. But when you look at wrestling, it's actually just pinning someone, and that's one of the things where that's fighting with a direct goal rather than fighting aimlessly like a brute or whatever. Of course, then again, you could say, oh, well, UFC is fighting to just kick the shit out of someone. Well, that said, it's just not, I don't feel that UFC is quite it's not the same as wrestling, that's for sure. Anyway, I keep getting this question, American Dad, Family Guy, or Futurama. Well, they all have their certain qualities. I gotta say that American Dad is a good show. It definitely has some, it's definitely a conservative parody, I can see that. Family Guy's an okay show. It's just gotten away from what it used to be. It's just a show that's kind of just being stupid anymore. Like, it used to be a show that had some sort of valuable lesson at the end, but now it's just a show that's being stupid. Futurama, I don't know why Futurama is kind of just, I really enjoy Futurama, and I don't know, I think that Futurama would be the best one on that list, in my opinion, but it's just my interest there. Let's see. Someone's messaging me on Facebook, and he's all like, show? Whoops. That should be it. I hope he's not too upset. Let's see here. Going back to the show. Hold up. I'll find me a link. Hey, Brian Scott Mathis Jr. Brian, I know who you are. Well, Rather, I recognize you, so it's not just weird. Hold up, I'll find a link. Hold up. What are your thoughts about Mississippi's new law implementing mandatory prayers? Okay, you don't really need to find me a link. I can figure that one out on my own. And mandatory prayers. Someone used to. There was a couple of mandatory prayers that were. I think I saw something like that where a state was trying to implement mandatory prayers, or rather, there was another state. Here's an interesting thing. When you have a state that's trying to implement mandatory prayers before X event, that's an issue. When you're trying to force your religion, mandatory, mind you, a mandatory prayer, that's the issue. Now, there was a situation in a different state where a chamber of commerce of some sort, or something similar, they prayed before they started their meeting. Now, that's harmless enough. But some self-righteous atheist decided, I have to solve this. This is against my views, so I have to solve this. And they just come back and I think they sued them. They sued the Chamber of Commerce for praying before their meetings. And the thing is, it's like they weren't doing anything bad. Another issue is like when someone says Merry Christmas to me. I myself am agnostic, which means I don't believe in Christianity, but I'm not really opposed to God. I'm not opposed to the idea of God. Anyway, it's like someone was how do I put this? Someone was really like getting offended by the whole, Merry Christmas to you. I don't understand how you can be upset because someone's wishing you something positive. I wish you a Merry Christmas, Okay, I'm going to get offended because you wished something happy on me. I don't understand that. You see, you got to pick your battles, and in a place, Christians, they feel so oppressed, and that's stupid, first of all. How is the most practiced religion in America being oppressed? I wouldn't say that the United States is a Christian nation so much as a nation just filled with Christians. Chamber of Commerce. How do I join this shit? Okay. Varun is here. Ladies and gentlemen, Varun. I need to make this a group chat. I really wish there was. I'm trying to see if there is. Let me go to the broadcaster here. Producer, main panel. Chat, no. Broadcast, no. Yeah, it's not allowing me to do anything there. Minimize. If I were to go to the control bar here. Mixer, camera, screen, 2D mix, 3D mix. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm not seeing if there's a way that I can have this. I know that if you were to, like Varun, I'm going to put my Skype online. That should be able to have you contact me in some way. I'm sure you gotta add me on Skype somewhere. I think I added you before, so if you try and say, hey Steve, contact me on Skype, I'll be on there. So, oh yeah, spoilers, I have a Skype. I'm not gonna post it here though because I'm different. Who's messaging me? Practice on Monday. I've already seen that. Okay. So anyway, I've got a roommate now. That's interesting. That's a new development here. A roommate for my endeavors at NC State. You see, children. I've been using a thing called RoomSurf. It's a sort of it's a website. Well, it's a website that's run through your Facebook and by Tyler, and it helps you pick out your perfect roommate, or rather, a roommate that would be comfortable with living with you. And, I'm a weird kid, and you wouldn't want to live with me. Anyway, but there's it allows you to take a short quiz, and, whoever joins that site has to take the quiz. Well, they take the quiz, and if they get everything, if their quiz answers match your quiz answers, then they'll match you up. They'll say, you seem like a good match. You're a good match for each other. So, no kiss or something like that. So I got matched up with a guy, and he added me on Facebook, and then 6 days later, then I decided to message him. So then I messaged him and he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I messaged you back." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." So I finally sent out my housing application. Yay! Much respect for Steve for finally getting off his ass and completing something. Um, let's see. Skype's messaged me, but it's not Varun. Varun, what the hell? Where are you? But yeah, that's good. That's a good development there. Um, talk about Dick's. Well, I went to Dick's Sporting Goods the other day, and I was very glad with the service that I got there. It was pretty fast. I'm kidding. Dick's was okay. I the Dick's locally is very small, and it didn't carry any lacrosse gear, which is the sport that I'm playing right now. I'm gonna keep going back to that. That's a recurring theme here. Um, and it was they did, however, have more state gear than the one in Wilmington did, so I can't really complain too much. Go NC State, Wolf Pack. What do I have to talk about now? How do you feel about Black Dicks? I mean, I've not seen Dicks at night. I guess that would be Black Dicks. I used to play lacrosse. Good Varun. Awesome sauce. I love playing lacrosse. It's good. I play very rough when I play lacrosse. No, I don't. I play moderately rough. Deep hole. Oh, God. What is my opinion on feminism? More power to him, I guess. Feminism, it's good that they have it, but the thing about feminism is, they're always advocating how they want to be treated as equals, and of course there are the purists that are, actually follow the idea of equality. There are others that are just, I'm equal, but don't you dare impede on my rights, or something like that. There are people that actually say, "Oh, hey, I'm God, hold on. What am I thinking here? Let me retrace my thoughts. I'm a woman, so you can't hit me, but I'm still going to speak my mind as if I were a man. So, Steve, you're a horrible person. I think you should die. I'm rambling here on this one. But, Steve, I think you're horrible. This is awful. You suck, blah, 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 blah. Come fight me, bro. And I'm all like, I can't, you're a woman. And then she's like, I believe in feminism. Come fight me, bro. Then I hit her, and she's just like, hey, why did you hit me? I'm a girl. I'm just like, oh my God. But, of course, that doesn't ever happen, I guess. But that's the idea. That's the main idea of feminism is equality. And, while some people are actually willing to give equality, some women aren't ready to get equality. Hold on, Varun. I'll message it to you on Facebook. There we go. Double standards. Woo. Yeah. Check. Okay. I just found out, or rather remembered, that I threw pistachios behind me, and I just found them. Okay. You hit girls anyways. No, Allison, I just hit you. Anyway, I'm done with the whole feminism issue. Feminism's an odd thing. I realize again that this is a music event apparently, so I probably should be playing music. Too bad. Holy crap, I'm leaving the page that I'm supposed to be broadcasting on. Where does it say music event? Holy crap. I said not a music event. One event. Basic settings. This shouldn't be a music event. Oh well. Return to event page. Sing us a song. I'm not singing a song. Oh, new contact request. Add to contacts. Lovely. He said, bitch, add me. Which, for the record, is a good, opening line if you actually want me to add you. Okay. Answer with video. Let's see how I can get this started. Alright. Headphones on. Waroon is in the house here. I'm gonna, let's see. Can't start video. Try closing other programs. So, okay, Waroon. Let's see if I can make this work here. I'm not hearing you, but I don't know if I should be. I cannot hear you. So let's change this to, oh, it won't work. Let's see if I can make this work. It's not going to work, I don't think, but let's try and make this work here. Oh, that's right. Varun has committed to the University of Kentucky. So that's happening. New messages. Can you see me? I can see you. Anyway, there's that. I love how I'm just talking about what I'm doing and no one can see anything that I'm doing. Let's see here. If I were to do screen. Yeah, now you can see. Nope, yeah, you're going to be able to see my screen, which includes me for a short time, but it won't include me for a while. Let's see if I can get my preview up here. There's Varun. There we go. Yeah, of course it's saying it can't, Oh boy. This is going to be fun. That's not working. Oh boy, I just closed out of the damn thing I was supposed to be on. There's my Facebook, by the way. Recently closed. This is fun, guys. I love how I'm just tearing this thing up. Like, I'm doing absolutely fantastic on showing my face here. But here's Varun flexing. This is like... I think the best part is that you can't hear a word he's saying. You're just hearing me rambling on. Working on a procrastinated seminar while listening to Stove's voice. God, this is fantastic, guys. This is like, if I ever wanted to spend a Sunday night doing something, this is exactly what I would want to be doing. Conversation call. I guess it's still using my webcam, which kind of sucks, but oh well. It's I love how 2D mix. What does this say? Oh, a mix. Oh God. Oh, look at me. Oh, there we go. Now you can see that it's 3D, but we're gonna go back to 2D because that's a thing there. And you're gonna see me down in the corner. I'm not gonna be able to get much bigger, I don't think, but let's see here. If I can yeah, that'll make me bigger, I guess, for me. Minimize. There we go. So yeah, I just fixed everything. Oh my God, look at me. So now you can see Varun, but you can't hear a word he's saying. I don't even know if he's talking right now. So yeah, this is the he's yelling at me saying he's talking. I love it. This is hilarious. My God. I'm sure he can hear me like twice, which is the best part. I'm sure he's probably muted me on one of these things, but yeah, he's like yelling into the camera like, "Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve. But this is fun. Oh, gotta minimize this. Gotta do this. Should I call back? No. You're way lagging. I know, right? That's not me though. That's just the site. I promise it's the site, guys. Just the site. What do we have here? Add, send, share. My mute. Oh, he hung up on me. Okay, so we're gonna go back here to we're gonna exit out of that. We're gonna go back. Oh shit. Control bar. Gonna go to here. Okay. So I'm back. Very 100% alive here. Oh, and he wants me back on there, so I'm gonna go here. He's back. He's saying he's talking. I can't hear a word he's saying though, so that's lovely. Let's see here. Why can't I hear him? Okay. Oh my God. I watch this. As soon as I hang up, as soon as I like get done with this live stream, I'm gonna be able to hear him just fine. And he's gonna be pretty upset. But it happens. I love how I've got the preview over here, which doesn't really help me at all because I've got me down in the corner here. So we're just gonna have Varun full screen here. Here's Varun. I'm already in the corner, so I know I'm there. How do I fix his mic? He's not talking. Varun, fix your mic, dude. Speaker. No, that should be right here. Oh my god, I can now hear Varun. I can hear Varun. Yeah, I can hear Varun just fine. I can hear Varun now. But no one else. No one else can hear Varun. This is fantastic. I can hear you, but they can't hear a word you're saying. This is gonna be hilarious because he's gonna be saying things into my ear and no one else is gonna be hearing them, and I'm gonna be like laughing, and everybody else is gonna be like, "What the hell is he talking about?" He's oh, double double. Well, mute me on the live stream. I love how no one else is hearing this, but mute me on the live stream if you're skyping with me. I probably will be on Skype a lot after this, so that'll happen. Yeah. Of course, the something about freedom of religion I was speaking of. Oh yes, freedom of religion, but don't shove it down my throat. Something like that. It's freedom to practice whatever the hell you want. You have a story about that, Varun? Ah, he has a thing to say. I'll repeat it. Here's the best part. He says, "Fuck freedom of religion." Okay, let me do a direct quote. Fuck freedom of religion. See, I'm trying to say it in the voice that I remember you. Like the last time I heard you talk, besides like right now, you spoke in this very high pitched broken English. You know, it was absolutely hilarious. Varun is Indian, so it's not weird. It's just slightly racist. Uh, it's not. It's a little racist. Oh God, that's horrible because I was doing an accent. That was my accent, sir. the I can say like the only thing that any white kid can actually say that's racist and goes right back to Indian. It's thank you, come again. That's really the only thing. That's the only damn thing. I don't know what the hell he just said, but I tell you, it's hilarious. My God, let me just do a let me do a paraphrase, a white paraphrase here. These other peers of mine, they don't have the same understanding of this life that I do, and it makes yeah. I've been spending okay. So in Lexington, where Varun's from, they have block parties. In Moorhead, where we're from, we have tailgates and cookouts. That happens every now and again. Uh, he went there, and I'm so glad no one else heard that. But I'm gonna repeat it anyway, guys. He said he said in Kentucky, where Varun's from, they have things called block parties. You know, that's a big, huge party for those of us who are unaware. But in North Carolina, all we have are clan meetings. So that really sets us aside as the don't come to our state or we'll hang you. But that's okay. Well, I can tell you he's white. I can tell you that much. Hmm. Because he has a magnificent beard. Ah, oh, what would you say if I told if I told you I gave him that name? Well, yeah, that's the look at the shirt. It doesn't even match what college I'm going to. It's I love how I'm talking to him and no one else can hear what he's saying. I really need to fix that on my thing. Let me exit out of that real quick. Are you affected? How are you affected by the death of Alfred Hitchcock? He says. Okay. Uh, straight sad for days. Audio mixer. What do we have here? Um, let's see. Add source. What do we have for a source? Speakers audio.
Why don't you just unplug your headphones and play it from your speakers?
No, I'm actually like it's actually it's playing what you're saying. It's kind of interesting. Like speak again.
Niggers.
Wow, they just heard a really racial slur there.
Oh, so they heard they're hearing all of this.
Yeah, now they're hearing it. Now they've
If
picked
you're
up
if
on it.
you're hearing this, type Varun has a big cock in the chat right there, right
Make it make it
there.
make it. Varun has a big Hitchcock. That'll
Yeah,
work.
yeah. If you're hearing me right now, oh, okay, she heard it. Kennedy heard it.
Oh God, Jesus. Wow, they heard your first words, Varun.
Wow, I
They
did not mean for you guys to hear that, but I'm allowed to say it because I'm a rapper. So
he's a rapper, so he says it like 80 times per song.
I draw. Well, I don't type lies. Well, good for you, Kennedy. Do you want a pat on the shoulder for that?
I don't type lies. These fingers that tap the keys are full of truth and knowledge, and wow, I'm just speaking in white tongue.
Vern wishes his dick could be as big as his ego. I had no idea Zach heard any of this stuff, but I appreciate it. And at Zach, just to let you know, I'm an Indian, so I have the smallest penis on this planet.
I think it's the other way around, but we're not going to worry about penis size on this one. I just know that I'm white and I'm stuck with whatever I got. Um,
Indians have 3 inches, okay? I'm just saying.
I think you're a little bit too far south for that. Chinese would be.
Well, nice to meet you, Vern. Nice to meet you, Mark Derpy Hooves Highsmith. You are a sick, sick man.
Holy shit, man! I like Mark.
I know. I mean, like that name is just so sick. It's so awesome.
It's absolutely fantastic.
And his parents own a 7-Eleven. Wow, that is not racist at all.
I can tell you something that's racist. I know, like if you go like where I live, we are on the edge of the goddamn earth. Well, if you were to go even farther east, well, there's houses out there. People actually live on the marsh, and it's scary. Well, I know a fella that's Indian out there, and my God, his parents own a convenience store. No shit.
You know what? You know what I saw for the first time the other day, Steve?
Oh
Uh,
boy.
I was driving to Louisville, and that's about an hour away. And we stopped at a gas station. Never in my life, in the 18 years I've lived in like America, have I ever actually seen an Indian person in a gas station. I saw an Indian guy at a gas station, and I left. Right? I got my stuff and I left. And as I was leaving, I was disappointed because he didn't say the golden phrase to me as I was leaving.
Oh, he didn't offer you a Slurpee or anything.
He didn't offer me a Slurpee, and he didn't say "Thank you, come again" in this voice.
They
Thank you, come again. Like
they
he did.
even say that at Walmart, and they don't even say it the voice. They're just like, "Thank you, come again. We
Yeah.
love you, Walmart."
Okay, what is this Zach? What is this Zach kid saying? He's a Confederate.
Oh, he dresses up a Confederate and shoots Yankees. He's racist. Whatever. He's a reenactor. He does the Civil War reenactments. That's one of the things he does.
Hey, dude, what happened to that one chick that we like? I added her on Facebook 2 years ago. She's from North Carolina, the red-haired chick.
Oh dear God, dear God, oh God.
What's her name?
Allison Kennedy, prepare yourselves. Elena Dowdy.
What? Yeah, what happened to her?
She's still alive.
Is she not your friend or something, or
No, she's
what?
my friend. We were thugnificent together the other week. A couple of weeks ago, I got ISS, and we
You
were
should
able to.
you should totally like tell her to get on this.
Oh boy, Allison Kennedy, that one's up to you. But we were
What?
ISS buddies together.
What happened?
What happened? I was caught for skipping apparently, and got put into ISS. So they were there too for the same reason. So we were there all day, and we were thugging out.
Dude, I used to think Eleanor was fine as shit. And I told her on Facebook when I was a little chubby sophomore. Remember when I was like 250 pounds?
I don't remember that exact weight, but yeah, I remember when you used to be big.
Yeah, dude, weird times, man. So, Steve, how big are you now?
No, it's really weird times. Back when Varun was 250 pounds, it's a lot's changed. He can actually see his penis now. It's totally different.
See, that's actually how you know when you're fat. It's when you look down and you can't see your cock because your fat's just overwhelmingly like pressing down on it, kind of like the burdens of the African children.
Oh yeah, that's God. That's ouch. That's rapper
It,
deep, man.
it was deep, but you know what isn't deep?
I'm waiting.
Why is Kennedy so sarcastic? That is not deep. Well, that's an accomplishment. Well, my white friends here in Lexington really thought it was an awesome thing to do, Kennedy. And by the way, your name is Kennedy, and my favorite president was John F. Kennedy until I met you, Kennedy.
Wow, Kennedy, that really you really shot that one dead.
Who is this Derpy Hooves dude? I'm really feeling him right now. You guys, okay, I have a serious question here. Like, do white chicks like Indian guys? I mean, I gotta know. Like, I gotta know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I just don't know.
I don't even know if anyone caught my pun. I'm just I
I
like
see.
this frat guy.
I had a great thought. Well, okay, let me tell you guys a story, actually. Um,
Put your
so
story caps on, children. Here we go.
yeah, get your story caps on. So it was kindergarten, and I went to a private school for kindergarten. And there was this guy. He's a foreign exchange student. His name is yeah, dude. You are quiet as shit. Okay, you have the softest voice. It turns me on in ways you can't imagine.
Dear
Anyway,
God.
back to the story. So there's this kid. He's a foreign exchange student, and his name is Gunther, and he's from Germany. And Gunther was a fuck. Okay, I fucking hate Gunther to this day. It was kindergarten, keep in mind. So the fact I'm holding a grudge this long is just like it's a big deal.
No, no,
Here's,
no. You're not the only person to hold grudges against German people. Go on.
oh, you're talking about the Jews.
Oh God.
Captain Obvious. So anyway, I go to the bathroom. I'm like, all right, I was feeling a little bit adventurous that day. So, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom for the first time in my entire scholarly career. Like I'm gonna take that leap of faith and take a shit in public, which I've never done before.
Keep in mind this is kindergarten, so it's not as weird as it might sound.
It's actually pretty weird because I'm Indian and we have red dots on our forehead when we take shit. So thank you, Steve,
I
for.
thought that was the only women. I thought it was only the women. I mean,
Uh,
of course, then
I'm
again, the women always sit down, so there's that.
well, okay. So I go to the bathroom, and Gunther is a friendly guy, right? So he's left me a gift. Um, Gunther has, well, he's taken a shit. He's taken a German shit. If you've ever eaten Wiener Schnitzel, you know, right? You know how that comes out. It doesn't come out that great. Motherfucker took a fucking shit the size of Germany in this toilet, right? And here I am, young, innocent Indian kid, just sweet, beautiful Gandhi child coming in. I'm about to take my first shit. My first. That's like saying. That's like if you're having sex for the first time and the girl shits on your cock. That's what this is. That's the exact same story, but that's never happened to me because I'm a good person.
Oh my God, this is
So,
hilarious.
so Gunther has left me this gift, and I know it's Gunther because it smells like goddamn urine mixed fecal matter mixed with vomit, mixed with just the right amount of beer. That's how you know it's the German kid shit. There's always the right amount of beer. And
I'm dying.
so I can't take a shit here. Like even I know at this point in my life I'm smart enough. I'm smart enough to know like if I flush this shit, we're gonna have chocolate fountain coming out here. If I leave, I'd be a dick. So then I
Chocolate rain.
And then I
Some state.
realized something. I realized that I am a dick. So I left. I tried leaving. And here's the problem, and this is what makes this story a great story, is that the stall door was locked. Yeah, the stall door was locked. This kid has taken a massive shit in this toilet, and the stall door is locked. Okay? I'm locked in here. There's nauseous fumes filling up in my nose, and I'm stuck in this stall because this fuck broke the door hinge, and I'm stuck in there. So what do I do? What do I do? Well, being the crafty Indian I am, I crawl on all fours out of the stall. But like I said a minute ago, I was a really fat kid. So naturally, I got stuck. I got stuck escaping a toilet filled with shit. And as I got stuck, I shit you not, no pun intended. The teacher walks over. She walks over, looks at me, and goes, "What the hell?" Keep in mind, this is kindergarten. I'm stuck underneath the. Who is this guy? Who is Mark Highsmith? He's really just getting on my nerves.
Getting on your nerves, like in the good way?
Sure. What is it? Getting on your nerves? Like he's licking the tip of your penis? Like what do you?
I'm sorry, what?
What did I go there? Uh, yeah. So, anyways, I'm stuck underneath the stall, right? And Instead of helping me, I shit you not again, the teacher looks at me like this, turns away, and just walks away, like just gets out of there immediately. And I'm just here, tears are just coming down my face because the shit has just like the shit's hit the fan, and I'm like, and then like I Vietnamed my ass out of there. Like, have you ever seen those videos of the veterans in Vietnam like going on all fours underneath barbed wire? I was doing that. It was just a sad day. I thought I'd share that story with you because now I have ADHD and I'm gonna die of cancer.
This is like, what the hell is like? This is your first shit. Your first shit involved you going all Vietnam veteran on the
No,
goddamn floor.
that's actually a lie. Okay, I hate this Appleback kid. I hate him so much. He reminds me, dude. Do you remember James Toohey? Do you know James Toohey?
That sounds so familiar.
He was kind of a dick kid. I told you about him when we were at Clay's Mill, and this Appleback kid reminds me. Oh my God, I get it. Appleback is a cool guy. Actually, he means shitty puns. Get it? Shitty puns. Dude, we should have a freestyle battle right now.
A freestyle battle? You're kidding me? I do freestyle when I write it down because that way, if I don't really say something right, I can always hit the backspace button. Because you actually freestyle. My freestyle is, oh, look, I've got SW.
I think we should. I think we should have one. Well, okay, like, you can say some shit like the Cat in the Hat with the bat hit that shit right out that ass or something. I don't know.
That was better than I could have come up with.
That's well, try it. Just be like, what? Just be like, I was walking down the street looking for some money, saw an Indian kid named Aziz who was funny. See, like, that's something a white person would say.
Aziz Ansari, that's actually clever. Holy shit.
Your mom is clever in a relationship I should sever. Oh my God, we should be together forever, forever and ever because I'm eternal. And when I rap like that eternal sunshine, I could do it right now because I live in that 8 Mile.
I'm going to back down from this rap battle
here. No,
you're
not going to back down from it. Get some balls and put them on your dick and, like, make this happen.
The balls descend from the bottom of the dick.
You know what?
In fact, I can't understand what's going on right now because I'm talking into the mic right now. Okay, how do I come up with this rap battle mojo? I can't. It's just like you're too hot, like Coco, and your skin matches the color, and that's viscous. You feel this? That rhymes, right? I know.
No.
It's not really tight. The rhymes that I'm spitting.
No, I don't actually feel this, but I know you feel my penis because you know I'm a genius. Ha. Okay.
You're taking the pun south of the border, like we're going to Mexico, and something about a penis coladas. Yeah.
Okay.
A penis coladas.
Okay, let's go. Ready?
I'm wondering what's everybody's saying about this. You into
No one is saying anything so far. I'm kind of shocked.
They're really smart not to be saying anything.
Okay, I'll make a beat for you and you'll freestyle on it. Okay.
This isn't gonna work out, because this isn't like a direct thing. Like there's a small bit of lag.
Yeah, that's what's gonna make it funny.
Boy, oh boy.
Okay, ready? I got it.
See, okay. You can't even keep the beat because it's not gonna end out well. I love how I'm looking over here as if I'm looking at the audience.
Wait, I got one. I got a cipher instrumental for you. There you go. Oh, it's playing right now. Can you hear that? Go, yeah. Actually, wait, I got a better one for you. Okay.
Oh, okay. We're gonna pause on that one too.
All right, here it is. Can you hear that? I don't even know if you can hear that.
I'm good.
Go.
Where is my mind? Where can I go find? My God, I'm white. Does anyone know where I can take flight? Airport. That's right. That's rhyming. Fuck you. I'm good.
Okay, let me spit a double time. When I spit this double rhyme, everybody just came in. I'm straight. What? Out of my mind? When I spit that classic rap like I'm Biggie Smalls, Biggie Hard, Biggie Tall, big and go. Everybody claiming I'm a young brown ass gigolo. Let me hit you on your high notes. Let me hit you right now. Oh my God, I'm Jesus. I just know these rappers feel this, cause after all, I'm the smartest Indian genius. touch it with the sky. I'm a god. Everybody, this time to hear me applause. Let me do it every Sunday morning like I'm Judas. Hope you know this shit. The music's the nuisance. When I'm a spit that spit rap, I'm crazy nasty. After all, I got Steve here. Steve, give me some magic.
My God, am I supposed to be like dancing? Is that the magic I'm supposed to be communicating here? You know.
You're supposed to start rapping right now.
This is where I rap.
How was that, by the way?
That was fantastic, and I'm looking at myself like, what do I say?
Okay, I'll help you out. You ready? Just go. I got you. Just beat slow, dude.
Alright. My name is Steve Taylor, gotta speak quickly, swiftly. Taylor Swift, Red, yo, that's great. And I'm looking here on my table. There's not a lot to say. Look how I spend my day.
This is Taylor, y'all. He's the fucking
like
worst white rapper on the side of the
No, legit, like I can't do this. Like I'm not a freestyle kind of rapper, which is why I can't rap.
You're a freestyle rapper. Okay, well,
yeah,
okay.
I can't freestyle like anything.
Okay. How was mine though?
Yours was, my God, that was straight up.
Okay, I got
I wonder what people are saying. You know, the Who's Left. Now this is a music event I signed up for. You know,
scary because normally when I do these like these video chat raps, people are like, "Oh my God, it's an Indian kid who can rap." That's like a black guy who can get a job or something. Like, what the fuck is this shit? The only person who said anything.
Of course, then there's the white guy that can't rap and is supposed to be smart. So there's that. Oh, look, I'm a stereotype.
Okay, I got another.
Ooh, I work at Best Buy too. That fits there too.
I work at Best Buy. Dude, I think I should rap about your life. Okay, let's go. Can you do this one?
Do what? You're kidding. I told you I can't freestyle.
You could totally do this. You don't even want to try it?
I'm trying to think. Freestyling. Say what comes to the top of my head.
The beat didn't even drop yet, Steve. Now it dropped.
Okay. Beats dropped. Can't stop. Rolling
You need to invite more people to this chat.
Invite more people to the chat. I can't even freestyle. Like, I'll invite people to the chat to watch you do your magic. Here.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I got this. No one is saying anything, so I don't feel like doing it, but what the hell? No, actually, nah. See, this is a weak crowd, dude. Like, the last time someone commented in this was 3 minutes ago. That's really sad. I think we should make this into like a legit show. You know what I'm saying?
This is gonna be like, I'm trying to make it a weekly thing, like Sunday nights at 9.
I think it would be an awesome thing to do. So.
Oh, yay.
Oh
There
God, it's on you. It's on my wall now.
Yeah, I posted a thing that tagged you. Oh,
yeah,
people
dude,
saw my Facebook.
A lot of white people are gonna be like, "Oh my God."
Oh my God, there are Indian people that can
Oh
rap.
my God, he's not even in the IT division.
Oh my God, he speaks English.
Who let him out of the Dell? Oh man, this is not gonna end. Watch random people start joining your little chat.
Hey Cletus, you gotta check this out. Slumdog Millionaire's rapping.
Oh my God, this is fantastic. Dude, this is really some live shit you got going on. Like I can even see your porn on your Google.
I looked up just to make sure that it wasn't there.
It's a really sad thing to say, but I've had to do that before. I'd be like on live stream or something, and I'll be showing people my computer, and then I have to make sure, that something.
Yeah. Like, at least you make sure. I just go blindly, and I'm just like, oh, no, there's no porn on my desktop. Yes, there is. Some
I can
crap
see
like
that you go blindly, and then it's like Asian ass porn or something like.
Oh, you know me. I'm so hardcore. I still keep oil right by my right by my set here. Valve oil, fucking trumpet valve oil.
That is sick. You should write that down.
Valve oil.
I'm
Fucking
gonna get some of my friends to
trumpet
join.
valve oil.
Actually.
Oh. Something just happened. Oh.
I'm communicating with my
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the audio levels. I get that that's working. So, producer main panel. Chat is not yet integrated in the live stream. I'm aware. Skype, you're still up. Okay. Control bar. What does control bar let me do? Oh, apparently I've been broadcasting for more than the hour that I allotted, but that's fine. I'll be fine.
Wait, so you're only given 1 hour a night?
Well, I'm not given an hour a night. I set myself to where I could go for the hour. Like, it would just be an hour that I broadcasted. But it's been going longer, and I've not been having an issue with it, so it's like, whatever. Oh, and 5 people are watching. No one's really paying attention to it,
Yeah, I think we could say literally anything right now, and no one would really.
Oh, yeah.
If any of these people care, they should add me on Facebook.
They really should. Guys, Varun Ramakrishnan is a fantastic rapper, and he's looking to, involve his talents around the rap league, because that's what they do with rappers there.
Yeah.
His talents are getting around, so, he's going to UK, so, that's a place to get big, Everybody.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that, actually. I'm kind of upset, dude.
Everybody do the John Wall.
Speak college basketball, Louisville or Michigan?
Oh, yeah.
Question.
You missed the first part of the chat when I started talking about that, but there isn't really much else I can say. Louisville versus Michigan, they're playing, and Louisville, Kevin Ware, that injury there.
Oh my God! Talk about a compound fracture, dude. Jesus Christ. You know what else is an interesting sports topic? Los Angeles Lakers and how they're a complete failure.
So how about them Lakers? Or, how much they suck there.
I mean, I don't know what to say, dude. You would imagine when you have 4 guys with like $20 million contracts that something good may happen. I'm not saying they win the championship, but you'd imagine they'd at least be like, what, the 3rd seed in the NBA? What are they now, 8?
They're 8th in the West. Don't even get me started on where they are
Yeah,
in the NBA
8th
as
in
a
the
whole.
West. Which, okay, fine. I'll give him 5. I'll say down till 5, the 5th seed. If they're the 5th seed, I will give them a break because the West is a lot tougher than the East.
Yeah, it's not seeming like that anymore. But, I mean, that said, you still have the Thunder and the Spurs that are keeping it tight in the West.
Okay, here's all I'm going to say. If the Spurs, who are like my grandpa's favorite team, can get... then here's what I don't understand. You have Kobe Bryant, arguably... Okay, I think LeBron's the better player right now, but, some people will say Kobe's the best player in the NBA. Then you have Dwight Howard, who arguably is the #1 center in the NBA. You have Pau Gasol, who over the past few years has established himself as a top 5 big guy. And then you have Steve Nash, who he might not be a top 5 point guard right now, but at some point within the past 5 years, he was an excellent point guard. He's still an excellent point guard, and he's debatably like the best point guard of all time or one of the best point guards of all time. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That's like saying if I had 7 dicks and only one of them got sucked. Like, that is what this is.
It really is, like, turning out like that. Like, if you really look at how this team is structured, it's structured with a bunch of stars, but not a lot of connections between them. I mean, a lot of the trouble that they've had was based on Kobe Bryant and Dwight Howard fighting for the full-on spotlight. Steve Nash was doing fine, but Dwight's still trying to take the whole spotlight. Like, it's really that who is going to be the bigger star in L.A., and that's what they're trying to fight over, rather than who's going to take this team.
Financially, they're fucked. Financially, they're okay. Let's do the math here. Okay,
they're 3 fingers deep into each of these players. It doesn't work out that way.
You have Steve Nash for 3 years getting $7 million a year. You have Pau Gasol for 2 more years getting $19 million a year, and Kobe Bryant is going to get paid $30 million next year. That is more than half of the cap that is allowed. You know what I mean? Like, you could sign 3 players for that much. Which, okay, fine, he deserved it. He led this team to 2 championships, but was involved in 5 championships.
Oh, yeah, he led his team to the 2 recent ones, but he had several others that he was involved in with Shaq and everything.
Yeah, and so fine, he deserves $30 million, but then you have Dwight Howard, who he's going to want $20 million, at least, because he's a bitch. It's tough, man. It's one of the worst situations I think I've seen because here's what could happen. You have a bad team, that's fine. You can have a bad team. As long as you have financial flexibility, you can make your team better.
Oh yeah. Like the Cleveland Cavaliers, just as an example of a team that's not really that competitive in the East. If you look at what they're paying their players, they're not paying them like quite as much. If you look at them compared to the Los Angeles Lakers, they're really not. They're not even in the same, league.
In fact, I think Cleveland is $20 million below the cap,
Oh yeah.
while Los Angeles is like 30 million above the cap. So
Oh yeah.
they're very. I mean, that's a difference of 50 million.
And then
Oh,
you think about like, oh well, Cleveland doesn't get as many fans as LA, but that's not really the point. Even if that is the source of revenue, you don't just drop that much money on a player. I mean, I guess you're hoping to invest in Kobe Bryant for the long term, but he's not really going to be around for that much longer. That's the thing. Like,
one of the biggest things that I would like to see happen though is I would like to see the Clippers win a championship. I know that's really bandwagon of me to say, but I think
oh,
here's
don't worry,
what.
I've jumped on the Clippers bandwagon.
Yeah, well, here's what. Yeah, I think, and Ian, my friend Ian's in the room right now. Ian's from Henry Clay also, and he's one of my best friends of all time, and he knows because he's like a serious basketball watcher, and he's been watching basketball like way longer than I have. I only got into it in ninth grade, and I was a bandwagon kid when I started. I like when I first started watching the NBA, I was like, oh yeah, the Heat. I love the Heat. And then like Carmelo goes to the Knicks, so I'm like, oh yeah, I love the Knicks. And Ian called me out on it. He was like, dude, you're a bandwagon fan. And then I was like, fine, I'll stick with the Knicks, which wasn't a bad pick at
No,
all.
it was a
Uh,
bad pick about 10 years ago, though.
yeah, it was a bad pick about every year for the past 10, 20 years. Um, but that being said, yeah, I am kind of a bandwagon guy, but I really would like to see the Clippers succeed because I feel like Chris Paul is one of those guys who's such a fluid player. He's such a good player that you just kind of want him to win, even though he'll probably like crush your team night in and night out.
Oh yeah.
I don't really care about Blake Griffin. I like Blake Griffin. I think his style of play is really cool. Like the fact that he's a good dunker and he's really built a good mid range game and stuff. But like I'm impartial to him. Like I care less what happens because we've seen players like that a lot. We've seen, explosive guys like that in LeBron James and even D Wade. Like, even though they don't play the same position, my point is that we've seen guys who can come out and just explode on the other players.
Oh, yeah. Where
But
did Chris Paul go to college?
yeah, and but then you have a guy like Chris Paul, and Chris Paul is like, it's very interesting because Chris Paul, unlike most NBA players, he's not like Steve Nash, but he is like Steve Nash in the sense that when he gets on the floor and he's playing, he's very observant. It's more like an analytical process than it is an actual like sports event. You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah.
when you see them play. And so it's almost like Tim Duncan. Like Tim Duncan isn't like a really balls out power forward. He's very solid. He's very fundamental. And so
Which
it's cool
another
to see guys like that win.
another kind of thing is, where did they both go to college? Right here at Wake Forest. That's kind of interesting. They
All
both
right.
played under both played under Skip. But anyway, back to the NBA. What would be
Yeah,
kind of interesting is if the Clippers won because you look at LA and the Lakers have dominated Los Angeles for the past X amount of years. You don't really have to look at the complete
Yeah,
number.
ever since the NBA even started, I think the Lakers have been
Oh yeah.
coming.
When was the last time the Clippers were this dominant? Actually, let me rephrase that question. When were the Clippers ever this dominant?
I don't know. To be completely. That's what I'm worried about here is that even if the Clippers were to win, let's be realistic here. The NBA has put two teams on a pedestal. They've put the Celtics on a pedestal and they've put the Lakers on a pedestal, and that's rightfully so because both of those teams are both the winningest teams in the history of the NBA. But suppose the Clippers win. Suppose the Clippers come in and they actually win the championship this season. I don't think anybody's gonna really like. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, the Clippers won, but LA is still the Lakers team. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
it's kind of a weird
Like I
thing.
can see that. Like LA, they've risen to the occasion to where they're the stars of Los Angeles. But the Clippers, even if they win this championship, who has more championships? Like many people are gonna focus on who has more championships, even though the Clippers are the ones that are doing better right now.
Yeah.
And if you look on the East Coast, the Heat, they're on their little heat streak, as it were. They lost their game, so they're off of the winning streak, the record winning streak that was news about a month ago. But the Heat are still playing with the same sort of dominance, and the game that they lost recently, the game that they lost wasn't really by that much. And now they've been resting their starters. LeBron and D Wade have been out for a couple games, seemingly by choice. I didn't see if there was an injury or anything.
I think they benched him. I think they benched him for just for how Popovich benches the Spurs guys sometimes.
Oh,
yeah. They're trying to do. I think Spo is trying to do the same thing with the Heat and bench them just so that when playoff time comes around, they're going to be healthy.
Oh yeah. As for picking a team, I never really jumped on any team's bandwagon. I mean, I've always respected the NBA in a certain sense, but the games don't really get that interesting until the playoffs because a lot of it's just for revenue, as it were, because it's all a showy game. That's what the NBA is sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I was watching a Knicks game a few days ago, and their style of play is exciting. Like to see guys, launch from the three that consistently and that repetitively. But you're right. After a while, it kind of gets to be a drag. Then the playoffs come around, and you start seeing these teams really kind of they're struggling. And to see these, professional teams struggle. These are guys who work years to come out and do what they're doing. And to them, it's a craft. And so to see them struggle and fight to win to the top, that's when shit gets exciting. Because up to a point, you have an 82-game season where things are just kind of the same.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when the Lakers were losing like every other game.
God, yeah. That was exciting just for like the media. They really enjoyed watching the Lakers lose just so they could say, "What's wrong with the Lakers? How are they going to fix the Lakers?"
God, they gave. But normally I'm a little bit critical of the media when it comes to basketball because I've over the years ever since I started watching, I've learned that basketball is one of those sports that kind of takes time, especially in regards to the chemistry between the players. And I don't really know if it's the same for football. I don't really follow football that much. But I'd imagine it's the same for a lot of sports.
Well, football is a lot of a communication game. But go on what you were saying.
Yeah, and so the media absolutely. You remember Miami? Miami in their first year, the media bashed Miami for not going 60. It was just kind of like, what do you really like? These are just guys playing a game, and you expect them to be like super legendary just straight off the bat. And it's kind of I was that same mentality too when I started watching because I thought that's how you're supposed to be. Like I thought, oh, you got three superstars. The fuck is going on?
Right.
But it really isn't. And so the reason I say that is that even though the Lakers blow shit this year, and I don't think they're going to get past the first round, who knows? I might be wrong.
The Lakers are currently 8th in the West, which means that they would make the playoffs, but just barely. They'd be facing a number 1 seed, which means they'd be facing either the Spurs or the Thunder, and they would just get the shit kicked out of them by either of those teams.
I see. That's the thing. If they go against the Spurs, I think the Lakers have a very slim possibility of winning. Here's why: the Spurs haven't really changed their roster that much. I mean, their main pieces are their main pieces, and they've been their main pieces ever since like 2003. And if there's one thing I know, it's that Kobe Bryant knows how to take advantage of a team that he's learned well. And there's a lot of guys like that. Like D Wade is like that. LeBron is kind of like that. But you know what I mean? Like there's some players who once they've become accustomed to a competitor and they've learned the competitor, they will, they'll at least attempt to dominate them to the best of their ability. So I'm not saying that the Lakers are definitely going to beat the Spurs. I wouldn't rule them out if the Spurs are the first.
Oh yeah, if you look at it, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, that sort of lineup there, that's been around since the Thunder were the Supersonics. So that's.
And if the Thunder are the first seed, though, I don't really know what to say to the Lakers. I don't know because, in my opinion, the Thunder is the team to beat. The Thunder and the Heat are obviously the two big ones because they're young, they're fast, they can play so many different types of ball really well. So it's kind of it's a toss-up between those two. So that being said, if the Lakers had to go against arguably the best team in the Thunder, then I'd say they're fucked because they haven't been playing too well against some pretty shitty teams during the season. Like I think they lost to the Bobcats one time this season, and I was like, well.
Oh yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something it's relevant though. Watch this. It's gonna be relevant. I promise it. Let's see here.
Training in the pool.
Baby, we can go anytime.
You looking up a video clip?
You can't get to Detroit training in no pool. You think Michael trained in the pool? No, I don't think so.
And stop looking at my lemonade.
Here I come, cannonball!
Oh, he got pop sweat.
Don't make me get out of this seat.
Come on in!
My yacht, cool.
He won't get in the water. He don't want to get his hair wet. Pretty boy.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna call you back.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna call you back.
Oh, Lord.
This is the LeBrons or whatever that show is.
The LeBrons.
I think that's fantastic that LeBron can just kind of. I would never. All right, I'll put it like this. I started writing like scripts for TV shows about a few months ago, just because I'm interested in it. And based on what I know, and based on what I've seen of the LeBrons is a really shitty show, especially in terms of the script. But just because LeBron is in it, like that, it's a good show. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
people just want to watch it because it's LeBron. Even though, if I swear to God, if Cuba Gooding Jr. was acting instead of LeBron, no one would watch the show. The show would get canceled within like 2 days.
You gotta look at how the interaction that he does there, but how LeBron's able to change character.
Yeah,
like that,
dude, do you
That's
ever
something that
wonder
really sets it
if LeBron
aside.
is a little bit like fucked up in the head? Because think about it, he's acting with 4 other versions of himself. Like he's like. You know what I mean? Like he's.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that. Cannonball. But
Like quadruple personality or something.
oh yeah, like that's multiple personalities disorder, and could be an issue. Stop looking about lemonade, something like that. In case you were wondering, that's a little thing that they do on Sports Center now. They have
Dude,
it where they.
my friend Ian's here actually, and Ian, you mentioned a few minutes ago that you were playing lacrosse now, and Ian actually has been playing lacrosse for like, I think like 4 or 5 years, and he's really just really good.
Okay.
And I was
You will
thinking,
face off on me, dough.
Yeah.
Probably will. He probably
well, I
will.
don't. What are you playing right now? Midfield or offense?
Midfield.
Midfield. Yeah, he's a midfielder also.
Yeah, naturally.
He actually, I think it would be cool if we got him on here at some point. Not today, maybe, but maybe in one show to talk about lacrosse. You know what I think we should do? I think we need to put this on YouTube, to be honest.
Oh yeah, like it's recording for me. I don't know if we'd be able to put it on YouTube, but it's definitely gonna have a video, at least on my profile, of the whole thing, like everything from the first little bit when I started talking to when you joined in to the little, even in the in between little struggle that I had, like how do I make him talk?
I just got a text from a girl, and it said jizz. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond to that, but that's what I've wanted all Christmas.
Oh man, Varun, you put that word in her mouth. Oh.
Hey, have you heard that CSI joke? What is it? There's cum in her ear. I guess she heard him coming.
We found semen in her ear. I guess he heard her coming, or she heard him coming. Yeah! Put on
I'm
this
just
sunglasses.
off my game today, dude. I took some allergy medicine. See, that's the beautiful thing, Steve, is that, like, this isn't even really a show. It's just, like, a typical conversation between you and me.
Oh, yeah. Just I'm adding the little voices and
So
everything.
much shit. That's all this is.
The only difference is that now, like, the part they see of me is they see a camera facing me, but I've definitely included the mic because I wanted to emphasize how important the mic is to me talking.
Yeah, how much you pay for that, by the way? 'Cause
A total of $80, but that's because I work at Best Buy. So that's the total with the mic and the software to edit with it and everything. And
Yeah.
even like these headphones are separate, but I really dig my Sennheisers, I gotta say.
You have Sennheiser. I didn't even know that.
Oh, yeah.
I actually need to get a mic so I can start recording stuff.
This is the mic I'd say. It's an M Audio mic, and it comes with the Avid software to edit. So you'll be able to add in like music and everything. It's really
Yeah.
good.
Because I mean, my Mac is okay. I mean, how is the quality right now of me talking?
The quality of you talking is pretty good. Like the quality of the music that you were playing before, not as much. But
Yeah, the speakers on this thing suck. But audio quality is good when I video chat, but when it comes to recording songs, it's pretty shitty.
oh yeah, this is definitely a mic that you'd want for recording songs. I also have a blue microphone. Those were the other good ones. I had the Snowball, but that's not what you want. What you would want from for a recording mic would be a Yeti, but that's a different different brand. It's not the M Audio brand like I'm using.
M Audio, I heard, is a really good brand. I have a friend who.
How pristine is my voice right now? Because that's the quality of M Audio.
Hold on, I'm getting another friend to join.
Like honestly, if your panties get wet and me talking into this mic, then this is the mic you want.
Right. I just asked another one of my friends to join here. His name is Akil. I don't know if he's gonna come or not, but Akil's a pretty cool guy.
Ah.
He's black.
Okay.
Yeah,
From
that's
North
just,
Carolina. Now it's awkward.
Yeah, I know, right? See, that's why he didn't apply to UNC, because he knew the ramifications.
No. They're fine with black people at UNC. Otherwise, they wouldn't have James Michael McAdoo or anyone like that. No,
That is so true.
No,
Speaking
they're
of
just
which,
don't.
I thought UNC would win the championship this year. Boy, was I wrong.
You picked UNC to win.
I think I had them in my Final Four, actually. I didn't have them.
You'd hate me. I had Louisville to win.
My brother has Louisville to win, so fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's at Louisville, too. That probably explains that a bit.
Oh my God. I had 3 brackets this year. One of them picked Louisville, another of them picked Louisville, and I had one of them, naturally, that picked NC State.
And didn't your star player leave?
Now he left, yeah. We lost Lorenzo Brown and CJ Leslie.
Man, your team sucks. Shit.
No, they're all like NBA. And we're all like, CJ Leslie, dear God, we need you. You're lucky. Guess who's predicted to have the top recruiting class this year?
UK? Oh my
Yeah.
God. Did we get Wiggins? I don't know if we got Wiggins. I think we're about to get Wiggins.
I don't know. I think you are. Coach Cal's a very persuasive guy.
Well, I wonder what he says. You know, you gotta wonder. He's like, so listen, you're black, I'm white. I'll buy your freedom if you join the team. Like, what does he say to these people to convince them?
Here's what he does. He walks in and he says, thank you very much, Mrs. Diggins. I don't know why Diggins, but her last name's Diggins. We're gonna call the Rashid Diggins. That'll be the guy's name. Thank you very much, Miss Diggins. I do appreciate you bringing me here. Of course, he doesn't talk like that, but we're gonna move on. All right, boy. Let me ask you a question. You like pussy? Because you're gonna be getting a whole hell of a lot of it if you go to school here.
I don't know about that. Well, okay, Akil has this theory, actually, that, like, there's 1 out of every 3 chicks is hot in UK or something. I don't know.
That sounds about right.
You think so?
Well, you see, when I was at school, maybe it was 1 out of about 6, but then you gotta, count out-of-state people, so.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. Every time I've gone to UK so far, I mean, it kind of works out, but I haven't really, like, gone through, and I'm going to do it the first week of school. I'm going to go through and statistically analyze the women in UK and see what happens.
That's really what you got to do. Like, I've analyzed some of the that sounds really dirty the way it's spelled. I've analyzed some of the women at state, and they're pretty good. And, like, a lot of them are really attractive. And then you look at some of them.
Women in state?
I've analyzed them.
Wow, dude.
I've probed them. I went there.
Oh, man.
That's all
All
I
right,
got.
what about this whole North Korea thing? I think that's a pretty interesting.
Dear God, you have missed out. I need to get you to come into the show at the very beginning because I talked about North Korea and I'm just like Kim Jong-un is insane and the entire country is mad.
There's I mean, I'm not gonna say there's no way it can happen because I had this conversation with Ian last night. But I mean, like, come on, dude. He's a little chunky Korean guy sitting in a cave somewhere, pulling, like, probably jacking off or something. Like, how do you expect to start a war like that? How do you do that? The last time that ever happened, oh, wait, his dad died. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's...
I'm going to destroy everyone. Kim,
I will
eat a
kill
Snickers.
American people. They will hate when I kill them. I hate Americans.
Kim, eat a Snickers. When you get hungry, you act like a warmonger.
Yeah.
Better. I'm
Fuck.
sad now. Hope on Gangnam Style.
Who's Ashton Gaskill?
Ashton Gaskell is a comedian from down here in the area here, Carteret County. Yeah, try and find that on a map. We don't really have a lot of stars that come out here, but he does a lot of good comedy. He's pretty funny, and he's done 2 live shows, and he said he already's done his last one for Carteret County, but I hope that he eats his words and does another goddamn show. But one can only wish.
He looks like a comedian. I just Facebook stalked the shit out of this kid. He looks like I could see this guy on like.
Ooh, here's a fun fact. He's also the one that prank called me last night, claiming to be Cambridge University, and sounded really much like a lot like you.
And wow,
if you were doing a British accent and trying to pretend you were from Cambridge University, that sounded like what he was saying.
Just saying, if I had a British accent and I sounded like I was from Cambridge, that's what that would sound like.
Pretty much. That's about directly how it was sounding to me.
I don't really know how British I sound when I talk on the cam, but sometimes I like to get on the video chat and talk to my friends.
Oh god, the only time I sound British, I sound like the guy that's been in America for a while but hasn't quite completely lost the British accent, and that's the thing. It sounds a lot more natural that way, but it's still, when you look at it from afar, it's like, what the hell is he doing? He's not.
I like how we started talking in a British accent and it went from 9 people to 6. 3 people are
We're going to be racist against the Brits.
3 people are just like, it's fucking talking in British.
No, guys, we gotta feel it. See, this is thus eliminating racism, because me and Varun, both our colonies were formerly colonies of the Brits. True dat.
Yeah, fuck the Brits.
That's hashtag history lesson.
Fuck the British.
Fuck the British and their wooden teeth.
I feel like, okay, a second suggestion I have, I think we need to put more, planning into the show. Obviously,
we'd actually have topics like this. A lot of, I just got this mic yesterday, so yeah. I was testing it out to make sure it would work.
Probably use it for, Craigslist video chatting or some shit.
Oh, yeah, it was, and, oh, God, I just realized that. Anyway, so it's, I just got the mic yesterday. I was messing around with it a little bit yesterday during the day. Then I just it was 8:45 and I realized, holy shit, I was trying to make this thing happen at 9 and it's 8:45. So I throw everything together. I start making everything work. I almost had an intro song, but that didn't happen because I didn't realize that my speakers were going to work, but now they do. So if I were to do, let's see if I make this work.
The other thing we need to do, we need to figure out how to top other, talk shows. You know what I mean?
Include other talk shows, or?
No, we need to study other talk shows and see what they're doing that people don't want to watch.
Oh, yeah, a lot of it's dead air is really what it is. I mean, we can talk about whatever we want, but it's dead air that really kills people on this one.
We need to really just build a strong audience of Mexican people. I think that's the biggest thing.
Oh yeah, if we build a lot of Hispanic people, they'll multiply, and then
they build things for us. Now we build this for them.
Exactly. Achievement unlocked. Messing with stove.
What is this whole stove thing? Is it because you're so hot? High five.
Oh, yeah, that's there.
No, really, what's up with this whole stove? Was that a mistyping because you're jacking off while making this?
Wow, that's accurate. No, it was not a mistype. When I was hanging out with a bunch of friends, I called my friend Greg. I decided I was gonna call him Grog just to fuck with him. He started to get pissed off a little bit at it, so it really started to work out. I was I was getting on his nerves. It was a good spoof there. Well, he decided he was gonna come back and call me Stove. Well, the name stuck, and so now I'm Stove.
Oh well, that's one appliance we didn't have in India, but thanks.
Yeah. I also work at Best Buy. Sometimes I sell stoves. So it's pretty awkward.
Wait, they actually let you just, switch between departments?
Yes and no. I used to work over in home theater, which included the appliance section at our store. So I used to work over there. Now I
Wait,
work over at the
wait.
front.
Home theater included the appliance section.
Yeah, it was pretty much the like if you were to cut the store
Hey
down the
man,
middle, it
I
was,
would
like,
love to
pretty
get some entertainment. Could you sell me a fucking fridge?
I don't know. People stare at the microwave. I know I do.
I mean, like, this is a fine stove you have here. How much is this going to cost? Well, it's actually great that you mention it.
You know.
Stove is fantastic for
This-
entertaining you.
The stove is absolutely fantastic. It's very hot. It's 10 for a tuggy, 20 for a blowy. Oh, you mean the stove in front of us, the stovetop
The
that
stove
is currently on top of the stove. What's kind of interesting is that Justin Timberlake, his new album, the Suit and Tie, in that song it's like burning hot, so hot, just like an oven, and I'm just like, I'm a stove. That's funny because it's related. So that
Yeah, I
entered
heard.
into it.
I've been reading your statuses about that. In fact, I think we should read the statuses for them.
Oh, I'll read them to him. Guess what? I have a gay boner for Justin Timberlake now. Spoilers.
I think you had about 3 statuses about JT and like.
2.
Oh, 2. Here's one. Decided to give JT a chance and show me the 2020 experience in full. I like Suit and Tie, so I wanted to hear the whole album. I'm on track 1 and getting ready to go get the full album. Then, like, 10 minutes later, Steven posted this. Where's the next one? He
Not
goes...
10 minutes later, like a week later.
Really? Because that's about 10 minutes in Indian Standard Time.
Well, actually, it's not a week later either. It's like 2 days. It's like, hey, I'm still listening to JT's album. In case you were wondering.
Yeah, it was kind of gay, I'm not going to lie. But I love gay people, so, it's okay.
Steve is gay, and that's okay. I got a
like-
message. Like, I posted that on, like, Wednesday or something, the message, the second fucking status about Justin Timberlake. And then someone messaged me the following day. It's like, Steve is gay, and that's okay. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Turns
Wait, are
out,
you on spring break right now?
yeah, we are finishing up spring break. This is our last day of spring break.
Oh, same here.
Oh, I heard a thing.
Yeah, it's my iMessage. That's one of the perks of having a Mac.
One of the perks of having a Mac. Mac sucks. Oh.
Fuck
Oh.
you.
Oh. Oh.
Don't fucking choose like you got options. Man, what a weird. This spring break was arguably one of like the most boring spring breaks. I spent a lot of time just kind of like sitting around observing things, which is good in retrospect. It gave me some time to think about stuff. But like spring break, you're supposed to go down to what is it like Botswana Beach? I don't know. What is a common spring break locale?
I don't know. I kind of just started playing music while you were talking. You were talking about spring break locale.
Yeah. Cuba.
Cuba.
Cuba's a good.
I had a total of 2 Cuban sandwiches over the entire break, and they were both fantastic.
What is a Cuban sandwich? It sounds like a sexual thing. I gave that girl a great Cuban sandwich. She fucking came hard.
The Cuban sandwich is a well, it's where you sit on a girl. You shit on her.
Oh, I thought it's where you completely cut ties with the U.S. and.
No, a Cuban sandwich is when you make love on a floating door.
Dude, that is a classic.
Anyway, a Cuban sandwich is it's pork and ham on a sandwich. Then you get Swiss cheese on top of that, and then it's got pickles on it. And it's all toasted.
Have you ever had an Ethiopian sandwich?
No. So yes.
Yeah, neither have I.
Every day, 20 million Ethiopians, because that number's real.
I don't even think there are 20 million Ethiopians actually.
Not anymore. Oh.
It's really sad because like part of me really wants to go like Angelina Jolie and adopt a bunch of like Ethiopian kids, but I kind of just don't give a fuck at the end of the day.
Like, it's kind of bad that I don't care. Like,
It's
here's
not-
the thing. It's not so much that I don't care. It's that I'm not on my real will to, I'm not going to jump up and donate, and I'm not going to adopt one. Partially because, first of all, I'm,
Here's the thing. It's not that I don't care. It's that I don't have the resources to help them, so I'd rather just kind of like I don't know.
Oh my God,
It's-
being going to college and then you're just like, this Ethiopian child is starving. How would you help him? I'm starving too.
Yeah, man, I sure could go for a burger. Oh, speaking of burgers, remember what we did as kids?
Oh my God, Varun lost his hamburger virginity to me, or rather with me.
I actually wrote about that in my UNC essay. I think I have it actually. It's about I used your name in it. It was amazing.
See, he says he used my name. He used my name as, quote, this faggot Steve took me to
This
McDonald's.
oh God, my friend Anna's watching this apparently.
Oh, your friend Anna?
Yeah, Anna's a Korean, so she's an enemy.
Oh, she's a Korean. Wait, she's an enemy.
Yeah, I'm surprised none of these kids are typing anything. They're all
She's either
watching.
an enemy. She's either an enemy or she's Gangnam Style. She just does the little.
Oppa Gangnam Style. Oh shit! No,
That's
but
what
we.
I need. I need to get a soundboard just so I just start. It's just like, oh, she's Korean. Hope on Gangnam Style, and just
Yeah,
like
you
have
need
a
to,
little.
I don't see. This isn't a real show until we get a soundboard and like a hot girl.
Yeah, we also need like some clever name for something like they have like Bill and TJ in the morning or something like that, or like that.
I don't think you could do that with me because it sounds like a terrorist plot.
No, like not like Bill and TJ or something. Like ours would be like curry and white rice.
Curry and white rice. Why don't we just call our show Black Dicks? I feel like that would like pull in a
Black
few.
dicks. My God, that's like.
I'm just being okay. Let's think about it. Some guy is bound to look up. Okay, some chick is bound to look up black dicks on the internet and just stumble upon us. By the way, Stumble Upon is a great website.
It really
so.
is. I love Stumble Upon.
In fact, we should start doing advertising for them, just like
really
that.
just like, hey, we are a show. We call ourselves Black Dicks.
And you can stumble upon us on Stumble Upon, and then they give us
Oh.
that.
Black Dick in a Box.
Black. That was Justin Timberlake's song that didn't go through.
Black Dick in a Box, and then we always open the show with the band, or rather the group Black Box. Everybody.
So, Steve, you want to hear a joke?
What? That I'm the only person who's ever fucking heard of Black Box?
No, but you want to hear a joke?
Sure.
Pussy. You're supposed to say, I don't get it. Say, I don't get it.
I don't.
See, I say pussy. Steve says, I don't get it. And then I say, I know. And then we laugh because we're friends.
I can't lie to the audience like that. That's
Yeah, I don't think you should. It's a bad idea.
audience. I don't want to lie to you. How do you feel about Club Penguin?
Dude, what happened to Club Penguin used to be like a big deal when we were kids.
Oh my
Remember?
God, Club Penguin used to be a huge fucking deal.
Anna says, "Don't talk about my bitch." How we? I think she's getting a little bit upset.
I don't understand what she just said. Don't talk about mem, bitch.
She said, "Don't talk about my bitch. I don't care enough." I don't know what that means.
Don't talk about me, bitch. I don't care enough.
Dude, we should totally get Anna on this. Oh my God.
Bring her into the Skype
Actually, she's the actual I am the enemy just to clear things up.
Holy God, she escaped.
So you're admitting to it now.
Do you still have the scars from when you crawled under the barbed wire on the DMZ?
Oh my God,
that would make
Anna.
her the
You
enemy.
should add Anna, Steve. We should
God.
just tell all your friends to add her. I think it would be really funny.
Oh dear God, my friend Casey mentioned to me in a comment.
Look up Anna Johnson on Facebook. Everyone who's Steven Taylor's friend on here, look up Anna Johnson and add her, and then poke the shit out of her on Facebook. I think it would be hilarious.
Oh my God, there's a picture. I have to go to Facebook for this one.
Yeah, how are you sharing your desktop?
This right here.
I'm not seeing anything.
I
Oh,
need
okay.
to there. That's if I can figure out how to zoom this. My God. Oh dear Lord, this is fantastic.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Why is that online? Why is there a picture of your head on the top?
I don't know.
Dude, that is like, what the? Who made that?
Oh my god, my friend named Ben made that. I. Oh
What?
my god.
Where did you find this?
It was on Facebook. I
Like,
saw that
it
my
was-
friend.
This kid think, oh, I'm just gonna fucking put Steve's head on a fucking dolphin. That's
My friend Casey shared it. He said, he's tagged my name on it and said, "Steve, this should be your cover photo."
It should be my cover photo. I want, dude. That should be the logo of the show.
I'm gonna save this picture.
Will you send that to me on Facebook right now? I gotta take a closer look.
I'm just gonna send it to you in Skype. Oh my god.
Just
this is
just
the
post it on
best
my
fucking
wall. I
thing.
feel like every one of my friends should see this.
Oh my god.
The fuck is this, man? Are you having an orgasm about this? I feel
This
like
is
you're having one.
absolutely fucking hilarious. I'm just saying. Photo.
So back to my friend Anna, who is apparently upset that we're talking about her on this. Yeah, so Korea is apparently going to launch some missiles on April 15th, which is apparently the day that Kim Jong-un's grandfather, Kim Il-sung, was born or died. I don't know, either one. Weird for sure. Weird like beard facet.
Let's see here. I'm still trying to find the folder where I saved it. I don't remember where I saved it. Oh, downloads, maybe.
I want to see if this works.
Just, yep, there it is.
I'm multitasking right now and want to see if this works.
Absolutely fantastic. I got it. Let's see. Change. Upload. Right there.
The fuck is this, man? Oh my god.
Oh my god. I don't really know what else to say. It's
And see, Anna is very angry lately. I don't know. We should just bother her all the time.
Hey, Anna. Anna!
I think you and Anna would hit it off because you're strangely the same personality. Well, okay, I'll say Anna's a little bit more like motherly, but like for the most part, you two have the same significance in my life.
No, I'm laughing because you say she's more motherly, which means if she saw a dying thing in the road, she probably wouldn't run over it and make sure it was dead.
Well, see, the thing is that she's now following me on live stream. What is this? What is
she's
going
following
on?
you on live stream. Who's following me? I've got like 8 followers now. If I refresh this page here,
I have one, and
I have
feel like
11 followers. What in the hell is going on?
badass. I'm just gonna stay at one. I'm totally satisfied, especially knowing that like the one person who is my follower is Anna, because I love it when Koreans follow me and stuff.
I get nervous when Koreans follow me.
I think most Americans do.
Unless they're South Korean. But
You know who we
can't
need to
usually
get on
tell.
the show?
Who do we need?
Chitty Bang.
Chitty Bang.
I feel like Chitty Bang would be a great partner.
See, what I need to do is I don't need to be really rapping so much as just introducing your rap, Run, Rubber!
The freestyle I did was pretty cool, but then I thought about it and it was kind of bad.
Well, you think about it. Everybody else is like, holy shit, he's rapping.
It's a brown guy.
What can Brown do for you?
I need to start writing jokes again. Remember when I did that in middle school?
Oh, yeah.
That was so. I had that
Here's-
book
I've
and
got the best fucking joke. I actually got in trouble one time in Miss Baker's class. You wouldn't know because you weren't actually on my team in
Anna says
middle
we'll
school.
never get Chitty Bang, but little does she know that I'm friends with the white guy from Chitty Bang.
Ooh!
Suck
But-
a dick. Suck
but
a dick.
I had this
That
amazing joke. I got in trouble because I was passing notes in class, but So I was like, I wrote down this amazing joke on this piece of paper. It was absolutely fantastic. And I try and pass it to my friend, and he's just like, no, dude, just shut your mouth. No. I'm like, here, just take it. And he's like, no. Well, then the teacher finds it, and she picks it up and unravels the paper. And it's a picture. It's a poorly drawn picture. You know, I drew it. I'm not an artist, so it's a poorly drawn picture. And she unravels it, and the caption is, "A stripper is on vacation in Egypt, and she's going to rent a camel." Well, the guy said, the camel renter person says, "1 hump or 2," and she's all, "As many as I can get, baby." And that's the punchline. The awkward moment was the when she read it and she just did.
And if you're in this room, will you type in the chat, not iMessage? Because I want to see if you're in here so that I can retell my story about Gunther. Gunther! You remember Gunther? Anna? You remember him? The story I told you about the kid and when I was in kindergarten and he took a shit in the stall and I got locked in the stall and I had to crawl out. I told all of the North Carolina people this, but they were just like, okay, well.
They're all like, "Ha, Varun, you're so quirky because you're different than us."
You know, if I was a white guy telling the same jokes, I know for a fact no one would find them funny.
True.
I mean, it's true. I could literally, like, you remember how I opened the show? I was like, nigga! If I said that and I was white, this would be on CNN.
No, seriously, it would be like the first thing, you know, what was Steve Taylor's first words on camera? Niggers.
It would be a big deal. You know, I'm just being honest. I was promised... Okay, Ian is angry because he was promised music. Should we do a freestyle?
Stop talking about me. Who is angry? Ian was promised music. Who the hell promised him music? You?
I promised him music.
Why did you promise him music? We are not in a music factory here.
On here, and in fact, I think other people have joined, and I forgot to refresh the page. So just give me 1 sec.
Let me make sure. Refresh. 12 followers I've got now. 7 viewers.
Oh, there's 7 views. Oh my god, Anna's in here. Anna, what is up? Haha, I do. Okay. Anna,
Stop talking about me.
Stop it! Stop it! Okay, fine, I'll rap one more time. Let's rap about Anna, because she really would hate it.
I already did my racism.
I already did my race. Okay. What's a good instrumental?
MF Doom rhymes like dimes.
Ian is really angry.
Ian, calm your tits, dear
Ian
Lord.
Ian told me to fuck you, and then he said no, and then he said make me. He's a little upset, man. He needs to get his shit packed with a dick.
They used to call me Fudge Packer in middle school.
And die. He said suck a dick and die. Why would I suck a dick before I die?
Die with the taste of dick in your mouth.
Like, who does that? Like, who? Oh, he's gonna make fun of how... okay, Ian makes fun of how I say the word Dez. Do I say it weird, Steve? Tell me. Dez.
Dez.
Dez. I'm saying it properly, right?
Yeah. Like Dez Wells.
Yeah, he says you're supposed to say, like, does. Or does. I say Dez, and he gets really, like, I don't get it. Watch, friend, he says... Okay, he's making fun of me on chat right now. He's spelling it... Here's how he's spelling it. D-E-Z.
Dex.
Dez.
Dez, you think I'm lying?
I don't see what the problem is. Like, okay, he also makes fun of how I say this word. Instead of saying front, I say friend. Like this.
Friend?
Like, friend. What's wrong with that? It's the same thing almost. Friend.
Creeping out the front door slow.
What do you
I was so self-absorbed I didn't even know.
Tube.
Yeah,
I'm saying tube. There you go.
Tube. You want me to say something stupid?
I dare you to.
You dare me to say something stupid?
He's making fun of me on chat. He's saying boobs, tubes. Fuck you, Ian.
Paul Ryan was right.
By the way, Ian has a 9-inch penis. Oh my god. He's going to kill me when he sees people. Oh my... Anna, shut up. You're dumb. No one likes you. Why are you here? Oh, wait, I asked you to come here.
And I called you dumb. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. God. Anna, eat some butts.
I think it's funny because these are all Varun's friends. I'm all like, hey guys, I'm this weird nerdy kid that Varun used to
how do you see who's in the room? Because I'd be interested to see who's in the room.
Like I'm looking and it says chat with 8 people. It doesn't say who's in there. You have to they have to actually say something before I know that they're there.
Anna says this is dumb. I'm gonna go. That's because she missed like the entire show and she came on at the end.
What the hell,
Oh,
Anna? What's your fucking
said,
problem?
"No,
Did you want to
wait,
hear
wait."
him freestyle? He's gonna freestyle here pretty soon. Maybe.
Anna's heard me freestyle, and she says I'm a bad rapper, so I don't know if I should.
Anna doesn't want the D.
She actually has a boyfriend.
Well, she doesn't want your D then.
That's awkward.
What? I'm from Morehead City. I make things awkward from like miles away.
Ian says this guy's cool. I suck. Ian, why do I suck? Tell me why I suck, and then Anna, tell us why you don't like my rapping.
Tell us why the
Wait,
hell I'm
fuck,
cool.
Anna cussed me out. She said you didn't tell me about it till like 10 minutes ago. That's because I just got on 10 minutes ago. It was entirely Steve up till 10 minutes ago.
No, seriously, I was talking. I was like going on. I was just like, and the situation.
Yeah, you were really fucking like pegging at this shit. Not gonna lie. Anna is
like-
very upset right now. You know what she called you, Steve? She said Steve is one hairy ass mofo.
What the hell?
I don't know why she.
Maybe she's looking at the dolphin pic where I have the chin strap or something like that.
I think she's a little bit scared.
Like,
She
hey,
doesn't-
Varun, look up like this real quick. Yeah, that's more than I have right now. This is just a little bit of scruff, but not.
Dude,
not
I'm
that.
growing this baby out.
The neck beard.
Neck beard. Okay, Ian is very upset.
Leon washing beard.
Ian, if you want me to rap, tell me you want me to rap.
Stop worrying about the dollars I don't know. Stop worrying about the things I cannot know.
He just stopped typing. I think he's jacking off.
He stopped typing and I started playing music while you had that silence there. It was the supposed to be the intro outro music.
Oh wait, he said no, shut up.
No, shut your mouth,
You
stupid.
just said you wanted me to rap, and now you're like, shut up. Ian's actually been training me, so I have to give him props. If I ever get rich, I'm gonna split it half these with Ian.
What are you, boy? Stupid or just
Oh,
plain
Anna's
dumb?
really getting angry. It's kind of making me happy to know that she's angry because she hasn't spoken to me all spring break.
Quote, just effing rap already.
Fine. Okay, what beat? Tell me.
Rhymes
give me-
like dimes.
What?
Rhymes like dimes, MF Doom.
Rhymes like dimes. I hope this isn't some fucking. Ian says, "There's the door," and he pointed to my chat. Hold on, I'm looking up a beat, Anna.
He's gonna rap hard, yo.
Why am I even rapping for these people? It's not like they even want me to rap. She says- she says I'm not angry.
rapper.
Anna, I know when you're angry. You're so angry right now.
Your girlfriend's favorite rapper. Run Rama. I don't even know if you go under that name anymore.
I don't actually. I'm under a different name now. I'm under Bobber. Here's my new name. If you're from North Carolina, enjoy that.
Babur.
But it's actually the first. I think it's the first Mughal king. Dude, what is a good instrumental? God.
I just gave you one.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I just listened to it.
Alright.
It's
Rap
very-
Snitch Knishes.
I got it. I found one.
Ah.
It's called Your Mama.
Oh boy.
This is an old song, dude. This is a very. I think we used to listen to this song.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, actually, we did listen. Okay, she just said good night. What is going on? No, it's a bad song. Yeah, we actually did used to listen to them. Anyway. Anna, why you leave?
Babur!
Go first, Steve. Go, come on.
I'm announcing, yo.
I don't think anybody's watching. Okay. Ian's making fun of me, but I got this.
Here we go.
All right. I'm super sick. I need a doctor. I need to fucking run my speech as if I were a proctor. Writing in that script, I'ma write like I got shit. All these rappers always claiming that when I spit, I make hits. I'm so cold. I'm so old, shit. I stay classic when I do this rap shit. Every time I'm rapping, these rappers think my music's a nuisance. Let me get these haters, tie them with some nooses. Tie the nooses in bows, put them in some rows. Call that shit like you know. Oh my god, I got them flows. I'ma stack them up, make it look like I'm Chevron. Make it look I got it, make it blow up like Enron. So cold, motherfucker, need a Patagonia. When I rap them rappers, I only put the best on ya. I started rapping at 15. Most of these white kids said it was just a pipe dream. Well, now here I am. I'm spitting for a crowd. My mama ain't too happy. My papa ain't proud. But I'ma do it. Why? Cause I just wear the crown. I'ma wear it hard. I'ma stay brown. Really?
Stay brown, ENT.
Stay brown. Shunned again. Anna's over here explaining to me why she hates us. I think no one cares.
Hey,
right?
Anna, would you like to come back to the chat and explain why the hell you hate us?
I think, yeah, I want to know why she hates us. Like, she's getting
Explain
really...
the entire chat.
Dude, she called you a sand nigger.
A sand nigger? What the hell?
Yeah, man.
With this voice, are you kidding me? The towel is off of my head.
I would totally take your face and apply my voice to it to see people's reactions.
Holy shit. That's what I need to do. Just, like, turn off the mic and have you speak, and I'll just, like...
I think it would be great. I think to use an Indian accent on your face would be great.
My name is Abdul.
Ian
Come
says
to America.
Bueno. Ian says Bueno wasn't that great at the start, which is totally true. I was totally tripping dicks at the start. But he says it got better toward the end. At least we got some positive feedback. Anna left, so we're all just a little bit disappointed because this was all about Anna. The only reason we ever had this show was for her. So.
Hannah, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Hannah.
You should add her on Facebook and then yell at her.
Hey, Anna, I'm going to add you on Facebook and yell at your face. Book.
Oh my god, please get all of your friends to add her on Facebook. Please.
Oh.
I feel like she's going to reject it, and then you're going to keep adding her because you know it's the right thing to do. Ian, we want to know. Hey, you should probably clear this chat of my comments because they're very vulgar. Oh, she says I'm still here.
Oh, God. I just showed her profile on Facebook.
Oh my god, Anna, we can see her profile. This is so weird. She's probably like privately sending me a message right now.
This is awkward because she's gonna like either decline my friend request and yell at you about it, or she's gonna accept it and get yelled at.
She's totally gonna yell at. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna walk into lunch tomorrow and she's gonna like flip out on me, and it's totally worth it for the 8 people that support. Oh, well, you have 12 people that are fans of you actually. So.
Oh, sweet.
Exactly.
I'm getting famous.
I like how we can rewind in this.
Someone buy me a limo.
We're gonna get famous. Well, you're gonna get famous, and then I'm gonna steal your money because I'm a sand.
Wanna be on the cover of Forbes magazine.
Oh, we need to get Howard Stern on here. I think
Howard Stern is a dick.
But he's an awesome dick. Anna, why do you hate us? Just explain that in the chat. Why do you hate us?
Anna, why am I a sand nigger?
Yeah, answer the question. Why do you hate him so much?
Anna, why am I a sand nigger?
I don't understand. Like, what do you hate about Steve? He's a cool guy.
I don't know if I've nigged any sand.
No, but really, like, why do you don't like? Why don't you like him? Like, what's wrong?
Talk to me.
Just tell him. Steve, just keep pushing until she responds.
Anna!
What?
Anna!
Anna, why?
Anna! Anna! Wait, I got a thing? Nope, she didn't add me. Let me refresh this and see if she's declined my friend request. Nope, she still hasn't declined it yet, so I'm still on the boat here. Anna!
Oh God, someone else is following her, and it's you.
What?
Dude, you have a lot of supporters on. You have oh, never mind. I clicked there. I clicked someone else, and it sent me to someone with 189 followers.
Oh, Sand Makers. Sand Makers. She didn't call me a sand nigger. She called me a sand maker.
Oh, did she respond in the chat?
She said sand makers are cuties. Ooh, hi.
Varun is the one I hate. Well, tell her. Well, why do I need you to tell her? Because she can hear this.
My eyebrows are magnificent.
Ask Anna why she hates me. I feel like if I ask her, she's not.
Anna, let me ask you a quick question. Let's get personal here. Let's scoot in close to the mic and we'll talk one-on-one here. Why is it that you hate Varun? What has he done that disappoints you, that upsets you, that makes you feel so negatively towards him, because I think Vern's a nice guy, and I'd really like to know if there's anything that we can do to change your opinion of him, because he's a nice guy. By the way, if people are not, like, soaked in their underwear right now because of that, then I don't know what else I can do.
Dude, I think Ian is soaked in. He wears tights, so Ian is soaked in his tights. What is a sand maker? Like, who makes sand? That doesn't even make sense.
Is you calling me old? Am I supposed to be like Father Time, Sandman, something along those lines? I mean, I don't think I look that old. I'm 18, for God's sake.
There's a thing for that, actually. It's called ageist.
Ageist?
He says because he won't love me. Tell her that, actually, I don't want to get personal on air, but let's just say Anna is... She needs to stop licking buds.
She needs to stop licking buds?
Yeah, okay, dude, we have so run out of material to talk about.
Licking buds. I'm assuming we're talking about, let's blow this joint, buddy.
Next Sunday, guys.
Next Sunday.
Are we meeting next Sunday? I feel like we should do some pre-preparation. Oh, by the way, Anna helps me write for my show, so...
Oh, that'd be good. We could get something like that. We could get some material going for it. This show's lasted longer because it's been a more personal show. It's been the first show.
I only licked yours, Broom. She calls me Broom, by the way, because my name sounds like Broom.
I call you Vroom.
Anna, if you actually gave me rim jobs, we would not be friends.
Son of a bitch.
Just being honest. I'm not into butt licking.
Hey Tim, aren't you from Minnesota? Yeah, man, the Gopher State.
No, but she helps me write some of my episodes.
Some of your episodes. Nice. A webisode. There we go. We still need to come up with like a clever name for the webisode, because right now the thing is called Stove on the Radio, and that's just stupid. Like that's good for like maybe the first time to sort of like entertain the idea that, okay, Stove's on the radio, that's cool stuff, but
Did Anna mean to, I thought she said, but you said you love kitty, but she meant to say it, which is actually, okay, I'll put it like this. If Anna happened to lick my butthole, I'd feel offended. Just saying. I think if anyone licked my butthole, I'd feel offended.
In this, theoretical situation, if someone's tongue just happened to appear in my asshole,
I would totally feel violated,
I think I would too.
I think a lot, I mean, I'm not homophobic. I love gay people, but it would totally freak me out.
I'm not homophobic. Don't you dare lick my asshole.
I'm not homophobic, but don't put your dick in my ass.
I'm not homophobic, but if you come near my asshole with that dick, I will lynch your ass faster than I did those niggers down the street. Went straight North Carolina on that.
The only reason you can say that and get away with it is because you're from North Carolina.
No, the only reason I can say that and get away with it is because I'm on a freaking window. Like, right now, I'm through a computer. Like, if someone saw me in real life, like, I'm telling you right now, someone's going to see me tomorrow and punch me in the goddamn face because I've said this.
I feel like you're not even joking about that.
No, I feel like it hasn't happened yet, but I just get this feeling like I'm going to say, like, hey, man, what you talking about? You want to get raped? Raped? What the hell? Oh, that reminds me. I was watching The Other Guys today, that movie with Will Ferrell and I think Mark Wahlberg.
Dude, Anna was in The Other Guys.
Really?
Yeah, she was a stunt double for a stunt double.
Huh. But at the very end when they get the bad guys or whatever, that's the only part I saw today. But he points the gun and he's like, I hope you like the taste of prison. Add penis.
You remember Harold and Kumar go to Guantanamo?
Yes.
Remember the cock meat sandwich part? That actually happens in prisons. I think we need prison reform.
Oh yeah.
Hey, did you guys hear about Anna's new album?
Anna's new album.
Yeah, she's coming out with an album. It's called Anna Eats Butts.
Wow.
It's contemporary rock. It's more Christian folk rock,
I think that's a parody on the name Jesus Eats Butts.
Ian is freaking out on Facebook right now. We're gonna look back on this in like 10 more episodes and realize that this was one of the worst video of shows that's ever been made. Not forget us. In the history of video shows, this is pretty bad.
Oh yeah. Oh, fun fact, here's a little notification I got from my phone. Anna Johnson has accepted your friend request.
Dude, okay, spam her wall simultaneously. Let's go.
Alright, it's getting real up in here.
Just okay. Well, we need to write one phrase over and over. It's gonna be big lettuce. There, I posted the first one. If you're watching this and you're friends with Anna Johnson on Facebook, please comment on her wall and write big lettuce. Speaking of which, live stream.
Like, this is kind of interesting because, like, live stream, I tried this before and it didn't work out too well, but now it's working out a lot better.
Well, I tried it before actually, and they didn't watch it because I'm colored. So, go figure. Did you get big lettuce in there? If we can just get everyone on this big lettuce bandwagon, I'm just totally. It's just gonna be me and you. I can already tell you, but I'm just satisfied with that.
Oh my god, this is kind of weird. This whole
What?
thing here.
Big lettuce or what?
No, like the fact that what it shows on her profile, it says, Anna is now friends with Steve Taylor, and underneath it says, Anna commented on live stream for, Stove on the Radio's live stream, and it's got the picture I used for a live stream was it's a drawing from some comic, the name that just escapes me right now, but it's a comic, and apparently one of the characters in the comic looks exactly like me.
I thought someone drew that of you.
Yeah, like someone drew that, but not specifically of me, which is the creepy part.
It looks like you with longer hair, actually, like dead on.
Yeah, it does, and it's scary. But I still I downloaded the picture of me, and I keep it in my thing, and that's just like an extra little avatar of me, I guess. So I used that. Well, on her profile, the last two things on like what Anna's activity is added Steve Taylor and commented on Stove on the Radio. And
Can I add this as a job on my resume?
You should. On Stove on the Radio, it's got like the bottom half of the cartoon face, and then on added Steve Taylor's friend, it's got the top half of the actual face.
Oh
and
my
it's creepy
god!
as hell.
I see it. Oh my god, that is creepy as shit.
I know, right?
That's like God giving you a message, dude.
That is scary.
Anna became friends with Prom Guy. Everyone just thought you should know. Who's Prom Guy? That's a bigger question.
Prom Guy?
Here, I'll link you Prom Guy on the chat. He is weird.
I just found Prom Guy. Oh,
Yeah,
it won't let you
please.
link it in the chat. Author at Prom Nights from Hell.
Prom Nights from Hell? That sounds like a horrible thing. Like,
I think it is. Oh, does this say Stephanie Meyer? Yeah, Stephanie Meyer is on there. So, yeah, that's definitely believable.
oh, it definitely is a Prom Night from Hell. Then.
Oh, yeah. Favorite
need
quotes?
more,
Prom.
We need more Mexican people on the show, honestly.
If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? No!
Kendrick Lamar. Did you just quote Kendrick Lamar?
I quoted Prom Guy. Who
Oh, well,
probably
Prom
quoted
Guys
that.
quoted Kendrick Lamar,
Yes.
which is pretty awesome.
10
You-
gutsy ways to ask your crush to prom.
Yeah, I got asked to prom, so I mean, I don't have to ask anyone.
Oh, lucky you. Of course, then again, I found I'm taking someone to prom, so that's good.
It's because I'm so awesome.
Mine's just because she was in the same room as me, and she's just like, "Hey, what are you doing for prom?"
Yeah, Anna rejected me from prom. Oh my god, I meant to type that in the chat, and that got sent to her iMessage. That's weird. Yeah, I said, Anna, you want to go to prom? And she's like, fuck you, dirty face. And I was like, what? But, anyways, we'll probably call quits for tonight.
Yeah, it's 11:23, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a night here. So yeah, I'm gonna do the closing little music here.
Oh, we have closing music. I'm so excited. I'm part of something semi-legit. My friends told me to be a doctor, and I became an organ artist.
Well, that's the show for the evening, I guess. It's
That was a really horrible show. I think we should just never do this again. No, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna make it better next time. It's gonna be awesome. Like this
It's
one
good.
was. It's just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. Just the
I feel
beginning.
like, okay, this is just me. It's probably because I'm the weak link here. Because all my friends who I spoke to about this said that you are meant for radio. So that being said, I think we have good on-air chemistry.
That's what it is. It's the back and forth that's meant for everything. And it's like, see, what kind of, like my senior project this year, I don't know if y'all have senior projects in Kentucky, but my senior project was to go on the radio and do a live broadcast of football games. And that turned out really well. Like, a lot of people like how I sound on the radio. Like, my voice, like, it
Your
matured
voice
really
is
well.
great for the radio, to be
Like,
honest.
it's a lot better than, you know, like in person I guess it's okay, but like on the radio it really steps it up, and you know, that way you don't have to look at my face. But it's definitely a good radio voice at the very least. And then I do my little impressions, and that kind of helps it out a little bit, moves it along.
Is it possible to get multiple people in? I feel like just me and you going back and forth would get racist at times.
Like it gets old is what it is. Like I'm not gonna say racist, even though that's exactly what it would be, but it gets old. Like it would just be you and I. But that's the thing. Like right now we're doing Skype. You'd have to pay if you had Skype with multiple videos.
Dude, Uvu has free group chatting.
Oh yeah, that's right. Uvu. We could do Uvu. I'll look into getting that. Probably not tonight, but
We'll
maybe
get
soon.
Elena Dowdy on here, and she can talk about being my ex.
Oh boy, that'd be an interesting little conversation. Anyway.
Elena, is the baby yours? Oh yeah, you go ahead, play the song.
Oh yeah. So I guess that'll be it from us, and you're just gonna hear the song play the rest of the way out. So, yeah, that's our show this evening, and the name will be changed next time. But, yep, that's it.
Yeah, hopefully the name's better. Is the song playing? That awkward moment where
Varun can't hear the music.
what? I don't think anyone can. Oh wait, hold on.
They hear the music. You just don't.
Song's playing. Oh, I hear it. Okay, yeah, I hear it. Dude, this is actually pretty good. I like this. I like it a lot, actually. Alright, Steve, hit me up with a Facebook message and we'll start planning this show.
Absolutely. The music stopped, so we're just gonna go ahead and call it at that. So, yeah, this has been Stove on the Radio. Special guest Varun. Gonna change that name as soon as we can.
This is Stove on the Radio with special guest Varun, who's actually not a special guest. And we'll
Soon to be. He's a special guest this time. It's about to fucking change. He's about to be a regular member of the damn show. But yeah, that's... Anyway, let's see here. I can stop this now.